Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Tajigen, Ohayo gozaimasu, is your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star clustering VTuber, V-singer form. We are many cosmic minds combined to form a single entity on a higher plane of existence. The post-Halloween aftermath is still ongoing, so we're gonna keep this background, but when we switch to the overlay, I don't know which overlay we were gonna use for it. It was the one with like the background and everything, but I might switch to the other one instead. Actually, that might be a better idea, come to think of it. For Animal Crossing New Horizons, because we are back from the dead. Not just the death of Halloween, you know, all the undead stuff and all that, but I actually took a look at some early screenshots. The last time I took a screenshot in Animal Crossing was dated March of 2024. So it's been pretty much a year and a half of not playing this. In very early preparation for the update that's going to come out in January. So it's good to see you all for this, Tajigen, as we start this week of streams. Let me update the schedule graphic. So it's been terribly busy for me today and this entire week. I feel like I've said this so many freaking weeks by now, but well, it's been a swamp amount of work this week. Unexpected shit going on. The usual. It's not the usual though, but you know, because of that, I didn't quite get to prepare a few things before the stream. I actually wanted to consider maybe if we use that overlay, which I think we want anymore, doing a kind of very different overlay than the one we had before. But anyway, I still wanted to do a more formal announcement for the incoming 14-hour Shadowbringer subathon. Haven't had time to put together the graphic and all that. I will not have time later today. If we're lucky, I'll have time tomorrow, but at the very least, we want to have at least a week in advance notice. Pardon this poor maniac, he's being like, you know, drowning in busy work and stuff like that. But anyway, even with all that, we're gonna try to have time for Animal Crossing relaxation. Totally not gonna be weed cleanup and catching up with the villagers who haven't seen me in forever, right? There's gonna be a lot of weed cleanup. I'm gonna give work to Leaf over at the island. I forget the name of it. The island, the market island. What was it called again? Harvey's Island? It is Harvey's Island, right? But yeah, so we start this week, not counting the TSE streams, which also are a different thing of their own. We'll see what game happens tomorrow. I know there's a Sonic Racing Cross Worlds event going on, and that was something we're considering for it, but we may go for something else to showcase new games and all that. But New Horizons, man, it's been a while since we've been on this bad boy. Let's maybe chill out as we do that. I will not read out loud any dialogues because in a way they kind of are read out loud from the villagers, but you know, I'll let them play out and everything. Yeah, it's been a while since we did an Animal Crossing stream, my goodness. I still have no shortage of things to do in the Happy Home Paradise. We could go there. I doubt we'll have time. See, something I wanted to do with Tajigen Island is to make it look super fancy, you know, like a super fancy island. I was kind of in the process of that, and then I didn't continue, and, you know, other things happen, other things took my focus, ADHD going brrr and all that. Hyperfix is this, Hyperfix is that. I mean, I was playing City Folk as well, and that drowned at the bottom of the pool as I was just focusing on another child, and the other child was drowning. You know, the meme. I'm ready to reference to the meme. That sounds like I'm saying, I don't know, like saying murder or who knows what. I don't know what I'm saying, Tajigen. I've been working so damn hard these past few weeks, and with fewer sleep than usual. See, less sleep than usual is the right way to say it. So my brain has been more scrambled than usual lately, but perhaps that adds a more maniacal side of things. And perhaps the relaxation of Animal Crossing is exactly what we need. So what do you say with Tajigen Travel? Less Tajigen Travel. Let me launch the game immediately. You know, I actually, since I didn't have time to even update the game before the stream, during the start and soon screen, I updated it, and we didn't drop a single frame, and I'm very happy to see that. You know, not that it was a 10 gigabyte update or anything, but it, you know, I thought it would make the stream lag at least for a little bit, and it didn't. And yesterday there was some very bad lag on the TSC stream. So many drop frames. It was terrible to see. But now, what the hell are we about to see? First of all, let's see what Tajigen looks like. It's gonna be full of weed, wherever weed can grow anyway, because there's a lot of pathing, and I wanted to work on that. I don't think we're gonna work on that today, but we'll see. And also, how did Leaf's weed or de-weeding service work again? I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Also, did I choose the right profile? I didn't pay attention. Because the other profile I have has a house. The only reason I have other profiles on the Switch, which is really only one other, but I wanted to create 6 others to have 8 in total, is because I wanted to have 8 houses here eventually, each customized a certain way. There was going to be a Sanrio house. I was in the middle of collecting all the Sanrio furniture because I got all the amiibos. Anyway. Let's chill a little bit now, shall we? Let's Tajigen travel back to Tajigen Island. Can't wait to hear the New Horizons music again. You know, I discovered... Well, okay, I'm not gonna see the weed from here. My dear Pom-Pom! Yeah, okay, March 23rd, 2024. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. It's kind of being covered by my logo and all that, but... March 23rd, 2024, 4:03 p.m. Maybe it was in a different time zone by then too, I don't know. There's a gyrate fragment over there. Yeah. Of course, it is my plan also to stream it for the update around that time. It's not that far away. I mean, it's only about 2 months. Yeah, it's another year by that point. That kind of makes it seem distant, right? But it's like 2 months and a week. That's what it is. What did they say? January 15th, that's a Thursday. Looking at the calendar right now. And yeah. We could have it at some point that week. Depends on how the schedule's doing. I might be okay replacing Final Fantasy Friday for this, or... I don't expect we'll be doing this in the TSC dimension or anything like that, but anyway. Here we are, after a long absence. Now back from the dead. I love it how when the update came out, so many of you were like, oh, now I know how my villagers feel. Just Nintendo coming out of nowhere with the update, and... Like, it was for the Switch too, but they went out of their way to give so much more, and also on the first Switch version, so it's like, they lied. 2.0 was not the last update. It's gonna be so much fun. You know, to an extent, I don't want to try terraforming the island too much, trying to get the ultimate quote-unquote island that much, because... Isabel. Because the Rossetti service thing they're gonna have in the new update in January is gonna make it easier. And well, some things take time, and I don't time travel. We're not gonna time travel unless the time is wrong, because it's been forever. I don't even know if I have the right time. Okay, that time is fine, I guess. November the 5th. Shoutouts to V from V for Vendetta. I gotta listen to the 1812 overture before today's over for me. Ah, yes, mushrooms and all that. Obviously, I miss Halloween in here, but yeah. Mushroom pie, let's go, Isabel. By the way, by the way of Isabel, I get the feeling I'm not the only one returning to the game right now, right? And for these next 2 months, even before the game comes out, I hope things like Nukazon. I can't believe it's been that long, because I recall participating in an event on Nukazon where they were giving away things, and I had a lot of fun mystery bags where I went out of my way to, over the course of weeks, buy a different one every day, different colors every day, so I would have different colors for everybody. It was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of things to give away, and quite a few of those were valuable too. And I'm glad better that than to just throw them in the trash or have nukes take them, but still, doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but the last time I played this was March of last year. So, like, over 18 months by now or so. What is it, like 2 babies have been born in that time? 2 babies have happened, my goodness, 2 full-term pregnancies. Here we are again. And we have a 3.0 child very soon. Oh, yes. I don't need any children when I have the villagers I have right here, right? No, we're thinking something more like Stardew Valley. That's where you would have children and all that. And of course, I want to return to Fields of Mistress still. Still quite a few things to do there, but back to the present. What's that, Isabel? We have to say hello to so many people. Raymond, Bob, Tom, my BFF Tom, Stinky is there somewhere. I'm thinking of replacing one or two of them, especially with the incoming Zelda collab villagers. What was I wearing last time I was doing any of this? Also, the hairstyle is the same. It was the same either way. I might do other changes. What the hell does it say in my mail? Okay. Oh, mom. Okay. All right, that's from. I only missed one birthday, right? I think, which is last year's birthday. Okay. Thank you, mom. Today you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. Maybe it's time to give broccoli another go. No matter what, you'll always be my baby. Thank you, mom. That's from last year. I'll see if I can maybe try to do it this year. Actually, what day was my birthday again? We might do something. It's a Wednesday? Okay. You know, it's been a long time since I've had a year in which is my birthday and I don't have a stream. It's been a very long time. So it would be the first time in so many years if I don't have a stream. Since we're doing the Shadowbringer subathon soon. May also depend on how that one goes, but I was always thinking a birthday subathon could be a thing. But, oh yeah, 9,199 bells, very nice. When yellow furniture is situated to the west, well, that's just good feng shui. Wooden block bookshelf. Right, we should probably kill some cockroaches to start. Yeah. We have work to do, and you know what the problem is? Somebody might knock on my door and see the cockroaches, and that's gonna be awkward. It doesn't matter what room they're killed at, right? I think. I don't remember how it worked, and I don't remember how I set up some of these rooms. This is like the dream room of sorts. Sort of... Oh, okay. It's a bit different than I remember. Right, KK Gumbo. I can't even move anything here. Hold on, because we need to move things to get those things out. Or do we? I don't want somebody to come into the house. Oh yeah, my throne, and there is more set up here than I thought, and yeah, this is where I had everybody's portraits. So, okay, special characters here. No, Pom Pom. No. I love you. You can't come in right now. I'm sorry, I'm pretending. I am gonna talk to you later. I don't want you to see the cockroaches inside. Absolutely not. They see them and then they're like, oh shoot, I'm out of here. I think that's what they do. I've tried to avoid that as much as possible. I feel like I'm missing somebody in the pictures here. Or wait, I think it's from the angle, right? Are there some above here? And there she is, by the way. I am so sorry, Pom Pom, I love you, but it's because I love you that I don't want you to see this, and... That's way sad. Guess I'll go home or something. I feel so bad, man. I'll give her a gift. It's not like she has any way of knowing that I'm actually not home, but... Okay, now that happened, I think we're not at risk of somebody visiting anymore. But yeah, we had Pom Pom. I think I'm still missing some portraits and I never did get them. There's my BFF Tom. So we're going from right to left. No particular reason, I guess. This is a manga now. This is now a manga. Tom, my BFF. I still have his sticker on my Switch dock, by the way. Because a few of them fell off by now. It's a shame, but that's what happens with stickers. Most of them, I just still have somewhere on my desk, though. I didn't just throw them away. I have Bob somewhere. I have his sticker there, but by now, it's kind of falling away. Kind of sucks. You know, I got them from a nice Animal Crossing book that I still have, by the way. That apparently is like activities and all that. I think it was maybe meant for children, but damn it, the stickers are great. I think I had one or two on my Wii as well, which I haven't touched in a while. I'm digressing, though. Tom, Static, Raymond, who was my first ever campsite villager. That was a nice gacha right there. Pom Pom, we need to apologize to. Pietro, I love him, but out of a process of elimination, if anybody might replace it's him. I'll eventually get him a new leaf. It's better in New Leaf because there she villagers don't wear a shirt and you can appreciate his rainbow, you know, fur? No, his rainbow wool. Bobby, let's say, even better. But yeah, Renee, one of the OGs of Tajigen Island, along with Stinky, and then Gigi. I love KK Gumbo so much. Look at this beautiful room, though! So yeah, let's reactivate... Oh! Wait, what's going on here? What did I do? Oh, the gyros are here, right? Look at the colors on this though. Did we just say we're able to give them in the Khaiden Tajigen colors so much? I need to go back to my other character, Khaiden, who yeah, she probably has cockroaches as well. I probably have cockroaches as her as well. I forgot the lighting I set up in this room, and so good, so good. And eventually I'll make it be a dream island. Now we can make any sort of dream island just like that. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. So much catch up to do. I'm glad to be back, though. I'm glad to be back on this. It is, depending on what I'm doing, is a sort of grind where... yeah, this is the kitchen. Oh, wow. It's a lot, but... It's a lot better made than I remember. Yeah, I remember it more simple, but I'm remembering an earlier version of it, probably. Also, when we kill all the cockroaches, we're gonna know moving the furniture doesn't do anything. I'm thinking of another version of Animal Crossing. Yeah, we can cook things. We don't... we shouldn't look at this right now. We're not gonna get new recipes or new DIY recipes, are we? Maybe we are. Curious to see what the rest of this looks like. I love what I did with the screens there. I forget the name, but yeah. Oh, also, Tajigen. I discovered... I became aware of this game... If we can call it a game, I guess it is a game technically, but like this game called GOG or Go, like Van Gogh. What was it called? Play with your friends and avatar? No. Work with your avatar? What was the full name? I have it right here. Go focus with your avatar. And as much as I love Spirit City, it kind of replaced Spirit City for me because it's so cool. You can like have, you know, work sessions with other people, complete body doubling, and there are limitations, of course, with the kinds of furniture you can use and all that and how you can decorate, but man, you can decorate all sorts of rooms and have fun with it. One of these days, we gotta do a co-working stream, and it was always my plan to do with Spirit City, but I might also do with Go. One or the other, or both, and across multiple streams, we'll see. It's been a... Especially with all the work I've had lately, you know. ADHD going brrr and all that. Maybe that would help me as well, really get focused and... It's like a lot of these games, I don't play them offline as much as I want to as well. I have a few other things to do in Animal Crossing, still some grinding I wanted to do off stream for F14, Pokemon Legends CA for that matter. I still don't do it. It's like all my playtime is now on stream and all that. So what happens at that point? I might as well do the same for like work. Some of it is the kind of work I can do, you know, by just being silent and all that. If I ever have to do work, like do recordings and all that, I don't think I'd be able to do that on stream, right? I mean, not in that sort of stream. But I've been meaning to do one of those streams, and Go might be the way to do it, but now I'm gonna get ambitious with the kind of room I want to set up for it. But anyway, it's been nice. I already have 15 hours of playtime on this damn thing. When was it that I got this game? When was it? What is the date? 2 days ago I got it, and I already have 15 hours. I kind of left it open a few times. I don't know, I went and took a shower or something and it's still open, but still, that's crazy. That's crazy. Some sort of body doubling in Animal Crossing would be fun too. Also, what is in my inventory? Rattan, wardrobe, wooden storage shed. Okay, yeah, these two are intentional. I forgot how I had it set up. Garbage can, workbench. You always want to carry these now. Yeah, okay. Wow, I completely forgot the setup I had here. Storage shelf, spray can. I think these are 2 extra things. From here on, yeah, I'm not sure. Tablet device. Construction scaffolding. What did Mom give me? Mom's homemade cake. I gotta change my outfit too, by the way. Give me a second. Man, I completely forgot the kind of work pattern I had established and all that. You know what? I have an idea. That's such a nice cake. Such a nice version of that cake. What the hell? Still gotta kill the cockroaches around the house. We just keep going from room to room. It doesn't matter if it's the same room or not, as we saw. Oh no, wait, that's not the kitchen. No, the way this room is set up is fine. I was considering maybe putting the cake there, but no. Kind of looks like a pie of sorts too, which I prefer a million times more than a cake. Cake is just boring and so damn monotonous to eat. I get sick of that damn thing within the second bite or so. It's a lie! You know how they say the cake is a lie? The fact that it's actually so liked, it's a lie! I know you're all pretending. I'm like Sergeant Dokes and Dexter looking at all of you, Tajigen. All of you, the entire world. You're all pretending to like it. Admit it already. Alright, I did remember... let's see. I did remember how to, like, go into decoration mode. Yeah, I think that was the other homemade cake of Mom. So, into the vault. Now we replace it with this variant. It's like we get a different variant every year. Let's collect them all. Feels like I also want to collect every piece of furniture and all that. I do wish a lot of the furniture from previous games also came back, but... What did they say they also are gonna do in the new update regarding furniture that makes it... Was there something for furniture, or... Wait, they said... We need to take a look at the damn update again. I'm gonna take a look at it in a little bit. I watched the whole video, but I don't remember a few things. Did we kill all the cockroaches? You would say that we did, right? Let me just explore the other rooms as well. Might as well. Might put some things in storage too, but... Yeah, the study. See, we want to talk about a room for some sort of co-working or something like that, right? This is it. The vibes in here. Yeah, this is where I have the posters for everyone. This is better representative of Tajigen Island. So, Pom Pom, Pietro, Raymond, Stinky. Look at the pro wrestling poster there. Bob, Gigi, Static, Renee, Marina, who is no longer... That was her name, right? Because I don't even remember now. Marina. Who was eventually replaced by Caroline right there. There's a lot of history with her. I've said it before on the stream, but it's been forever since that. And maybe we'll talk more about it later. My best friend Tom. And more posters may join them. And then all these things. Oh yeah, Jack. From Halloween. I'd have to make more room for them, but I can take away that, like, certificate. With Asian characters. If we can call them that. Right there. More tea, because we gotta have tea everywhere, of course. Typewriter. It's like what I was setting up in Spirit City, you know. I had a room that was like synthwave-ish, sci-fi-ish, some gaming in there too, I think. And then one room that is more like classic. Maybe a bit of Renaissance era, maybe a bit of just Enlightenment era, that kind of classic feel. But working with fantasy, maybe, with ink and parchment and all that. And other rooms, and sorry, let's talk about that some other time, because I forgot I had this set up like this. Oh my god, this is so cool. I completely forgot I set up the room like this. Yeah, this is like... digital workstation there. This is implied to be a streaming setup. Yeah, we did go into the sci-fi feel of sorts. Doctor Who stuff, that's meant to be the TARDIS there. That is the TARDIS there. Here, not so much because it's white, but I think I meant to get a blue phone booth if there was such a thing. I need more stars, and oh, so much work needs to be done on the island, but damn it, it's gonna be worth it. Resetti's gonna make it easier. Yeah. Yeah. I did take a look at my patterns as well. A lot of those were for the ground and all that. Yeah. KK Fusion. Yeah, that's the live stream setup right there. Ooh. Love what's set up with the gyroids. The basement. If I'm not mistaken, it is either one of two things. I don't remember which one we settled on by the last time I was here. It's either a GameCube village shrine, which is dedicated to my GameCube villagers, or it's a music room. Or neither, maybe. Let's take a look at it. It might be a work in progress if it's either of those as well, or who knows. It's a work in progress for... No, it is the GameCube shrine. Yeah, it's the GameCube shrine. Yep. Caroline was there in the island that connects to the Game Boy Advance. I say was, but they're still there. I have it live on because I have my Wii and all that, and... Yeah. It's also been a while since I was there, but that village is so freaking old. At some point in this decade, it's gonna reach 20 years of age. That tells you something. The villagers, the one that became the legendary lineup. When I returned to the game, tragedy kind of struck because a few of them left, but to give you a better view of it, There's T, so going from left to right, first of all, Caroline, who now is here as well. Islander, that's why she's apart from the others. Let me take a screenshot of this, hold on. T-Bone, Hornsby, I think that's how you say it. Candy. Bill, my boy Bill, who showed up as one of the OG villagers when I created the Tajigen version the Wii version of the Tajigen village that's multidimensional, exists in many places. This GameCube village is called Atomix. We had it in a previous stream. It's there in the vault somewhere, actually. Maybe the Tajigen Archives YouTube channel. It's maybe there somewhere, I'm not sure. But, you know, it's called Atomix. I pretty much ripped off that name a long time ago from a gaming magazine that I think still exists now in digital form. But anyway, Bill showed up there, and you know what ended up happening also? He eventually left. Nothing you can do about them moving out, but still, he lives on. I got his amiibo. I got his damn amiibo card because I needed it. And then Bango, Pearl, Cube, I love Cube, Rocco, great vibes with Rocco, Dora, who, to put a long story short, this legendary GameCube village I'm talking about is the third one I ended up on. I had 2 iterations of a village before this one. She was on the first one. She's an OG within among OGs. Then Mint over there. And then those that came later, after I made a big return to that some years ago, which was encouraged by, you know, the hype that New Horizons gave me. Made me finally get a Wii because my GameCube from many years ago stopped working. I couldn't return to the village, all of that. And from there, I was able to play Wii games as well, eventually City Folk and all that. That's another story. But, I should have known this would become a yapping session of this sort, talking about past Animal Crossing experiences and all that. Every time I have a long period of absence from it, we can keep coming back and talking about it. But yeah, this was a music room before, but I turned it into this now. Because eventually I'm going to have somebody else's house host the music room, or I'll have it outside. It may be a work in progress somewhere, I'm not sure. But anyway, it works better indoors because it's easier to place gyroids along the walls and everything, which I need in the music room. So, Sydney and then Sprocket replace some villagers. Kiki, so yeah, I didn't talk about the ones above here. First of all, the 2 in the portraits that don't actually have a poster because they don't have a version of them in the game are Valleys on the left and my boy Julio with a star on his face, purple wool, sunglasses. He's a superstar and I love him. Sadly, he left the village. His spot is now taken by Sprocket and a revolving door keeps kind of happening. Sydney took Kiki's spot, which it broke my heart to see Kiki leave because she was there for the longest time. But yeah, Kiki, the black cat over there. Next to her, my BFF Tom, who had to come back here. That's a whole story about why he became my BFF. He has the same birthday as I do, which was a coincidence because already after we became BFFs, that's when I learned about that. The GameCube version of the game does not have birthdays for the villagers yet. That was introducing Wild World, I think. And then Aurora, who also left. Sydney has her spot right now, I think, and might be a revolving door. I don't know if Sydney left, but Pom Pom eventually became one of those villagers in the revolving door. I'm kind of afraid to open it sometimes. Now, I have been able to upload eventually, thanks to the Wii and things you can do with it, saves of the game. I have a save from pretty much the last time I played or so, but I also have another quote-unquote snapshot of earlier than that, in which Kiki is still there, Julio is still there, I think. But of course, there's some progress I did since that is not there. I still gotta complete the damn paintings in the museum. And I actually hadn't completed the insect collection. I needed a grasshopper, and I did complete it, but that was only after I returned and all that. I'm just thinking of what I should do for the rest of the room, you know? I'm open to recommendations. I'm open to recommendations, or maybe a different way of doing the shrine. My intent with the shrine was to do it outside, a little section of the town, the island, where I place all their pictures, their portraits in logs, and somehow I do Valleys and Julios, much in the same way I did this one, but I think it works better this way. It's also because it's hard to get the portraits, as opposed to the posters. Yeah, I got all their amiibos. They all came from their amiibos. I didn't trade for them. I got a lot of amiibo cards that I haven't used in forever. You know, I think, have a Zelda amiibo or two. Hold on, I'm checking a message I got. Now I'm singing along to... Which one was this again? KK Robot Send. We just have so many sorts of vibes. But you know, 6 rooms in a house is not enough, right? I had to get other houses for all sorts of other decorating. So yeah, the Happy Home Paradise and the incoming hotel injected in my veins. I don't care if we have more focus on like decorating simulator than village life simulator. I like to think that's there too. Yeah, see, this thing, you might think is Halloween themed, but it's actually there year long. You know what I supposedly do? Well, I was doing it, I just haven't done it in a while because obviously I haven't been here in a while, but last time I was here, I think it was winter still, or we were leaving winter. I actually used a winter screenshot in the thumbnail. That's what made me go back to previous screenshots so I could get a thumbnail, and that's why it looks like it's snow in the thumbnail. Those were just the latest screenshots I got from a village. The other screenshots were like, you know, me with KK Slider in Happy Home Paradise, which, if we have time today, we'll visit. Oh, don't you worry, more Animal Crossing streams are coming in the future. Oh, yeah, I was trying to build something up there. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I feel like I want to do like Discord call or something with people on a Discord server and just have them coach me or something. Bob! Hello, Bob. The box prophesized it. Let's go. Oh, we have so much to keep talking about. But I'll leave those trains of thought I didn't continue for later. Bob, what's up? Yes, I'm back, Bob. I'm back. I'm sorry I've been so absent, and I will eventually be absent again, but... Bob, by the way, many of the villagers are like this, actually. I didn't hunt for them. Bob came in the scripted villagers you get, because there's one lazy villager you're gonna get within the tutorial, the prologue story, whatever you want to call it. You're guaranteed a lazy villager. It was Bob. I didn't go to any islands. I went for the random one. We got the January 1st villager right here. Bob. It all begins with Bob, in a way. That's why his birthday is January 1st. So, Leaf is here. Can I actually get his service for wheats when he's in the island? Let me talk to him. I think he doesn't actually do it here. It's only in Harvey's Island. Holly. Let's talk wheats? No, he doesn't do it. I might as well sell them to him, although I don't know if we're gonna pick up the current wheats. We're not gonna do much decorating outside, if any. I'm gonna have to stop myself from doing that, by the way. Also... Oh, no, wait, the weeding service. I thought the option wouldn't be there. I think your weeds must have spread it off to another garden, Khaiden. I didn't see them. Okay, let's see if this works. This is still glitched. They need to fix this damn thing because I don't remember what it was, but there's a minimum, right? There's a minimum that is supposed to be. I don't know if it was 30, but there was an error in the code. So it's instead at least 300 or 3,000 for him to actually offer the service. So that's the problem with the damn service. I rarely make use of it for that reason. To be fair, there's a lot of paths like this one, and so they're not growing that much. But yeah. Let's see what announcements I missed maybe since Halloween party. There it is. Yeah, look at this. We jumped from February 2024 to October of this year. I was gonna return someday, but I'm glad I'm doing it now. I would love to keep playing the hell out of this for the next 2 months, you know? Build up a lot of money. I needed a lot of bells. Bells. Because I wanted to build all those houses for the other characters. Just to have fun. Just having a whole village with them and where to place the houses. Though I don't think I wanted to do a whole neighborhood. Just series of neighborhoods, maybe. And that's what I'm gonna try to showcase today. Alright, before I bloody forget, where is it? Where is it? The thing I use... Is it the No. What do I use to alter my appearance again? It is the wardrobe, right? I mean, I have a wand as well, but I want to actually change my outfit here. So, something that screams Khaiden. No, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking of a mirror where I change my hair. I think it's too much to carry that, though. The hairstyles that have, like, my... Oh, yeah, and I actually have the star on the face. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, I was actually wearing sunglasses a lot because I'm like, I actually like how I look with them. There's something very Khaiden Tajigen about the sunglasses here. Especially when they have a pattern like this. So it's always labeled sunglasses. For fun, I think I was wearing outfits in different colors at the time I left here. Now, my usual signature outfit. I have them in want outfits, but I want to actually wear them. So I can do all sorts of things because you're limited in what you can do, usually. Label, actually it was a label jacket. This label coat was one of the variants. It involved a label coat, but what other variants were they? Pleather coat? Which ones were they? Yeah, this one here. But okay, I'm gonna use the label one. See, there's a nice witchy outfit that I wore with like a hat, but well, we're ending the Halloween after mass today, pretty much. I give it around the first week or so, or maybe until the 5th of November, when B comes and blows up Parliament, and that transitions away from the Halloween season with another quote-unquote holiday. You know, the 1812 Overture. I know it's related to Guy Fawkes and all that, but I'm more into the B for Vendetta side of things. Yeah. No. I have 2 pleather pants here. Didn't even realize. It's these pleather pants that I keep using with it, and then... I'm not even gonna take a look at my socks, just... It's not necessarily labeled sneakers either. I was going for boots, if I recall correctly. Lace-up boots. See, these mage's booties work so nicely, but... was I using these lace-up boots? No. Work boots or wrestling boots. One of those is what I was going for. This. Yeah, look at that. The shades of purple, of violet, of what have you, were slightly different. But no, it was definitely this. Let's see. Wings. Impish wings. They would have been nice for a spooky outfit, right? What the hell? Let's wear a spooky outfit. It's the last day I said today. Depending on how you see it. You can do what you want. Oh, these shoes are not bad either. These high tops. And you know, I think I've said it before. I feel like I haven't said it enough. I do appreciate a nice pair of kicks. Oh, yes. Like I myself have with my model. Which is something that's... one of those things where I didn't realize I liked that until I realized it, you know? If that makes sense. I think everybody's experienced that once, that is like, oh yeah, that's something I've always loved and I didn't realize I loved it. And thus I need to keep it more in mind. Something like that, you know? But I think I wanted to go for those, what were they called again? Booties or... Where the blazes were they? I lost track of them completely. Mage's booties, indeed, is what they were called. Now, if I'm gonna wear this, I am gonna take off the sunglasses because I think it works better that way. But I was wearing that with a face mask. Also, this is great too. This is great too. But let me see. There it is. There it is. This is what I was thinking about. Now, the face mask I was thinking of. Oh, actually, this one works so well. Yeah. And then the wings, beautiful black wings like that. Let's do this. Now, I did want to have a bag. Since the last time I played Animal Crossing, I've come to realize I really like having something across my shoulder, implying that I place badges and decorations and things like that in there. This might just do, though. Though it doesn't quite fit this outfit, but... nah, we gotta wear that. We gotta wear that for sure. This is nice, too, though. Yeah, but it takes away the wings. No, I'll tell you what. Let's keep the wings. Let's keep the wings. We gotta keep them here, of course. Hey, Sashibudi. What did I have when it came to the outfit here? Yeah, muscle memory is still working out nicely. Purple magic. Okay, let me see the difference with what I set up here and this. At the time, I didn't set this up with label, but look at that. It's pretty much the same outfit. Purple label mania. It's just all the label stuff in one. Still nice. Gray detective. I might change this outfit completely. Red goth. There's the wings again. Oh, this is a lot better than I remember. Yeah, what a beautiful thing. Punk passion. Yeah, okay. 3 outfit slots. Gotta see if I can have a nice Sandria outfit, especially with that wand. I was in the middle of ordering all of them from the catalog, and I forgot where I was. I'm gonna have to check it. Yeah, see, here I have a blue TARDIS-like thing. Also, BFF. Ah, shut up, Tom. Stop teasing me, BFF. Stop teasing me, bestie. Come on. Okay, he's saying maniac. This is great. That's great. Oh, there's something floating in the sky. Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say let's bother with this another time, but it looks very approachable. Oh my goodness, it's been a minute since I did this, but in many ways it's like I never stopped doing this. Oh, the wardrobe. Wait a minute. I forgot to, oh my goodness. Hold on, I forgot how to do some things in the game. How did I grab something? Oh, you hold it, okay. You know what I was doing? I think I was using Y because I got that from Pokemon recently. Okay, oh, it's been a minute. I did forget some controls though. Some muscle memory is not coming back, but... and then here, okay. I haven't visited Brewster for some coffee in a while. Oh, man, the vibes and the roost, so good. Now, this is a section that I was able to work on that worked out well. I wanted more of this, but it was kind of difficult to properly set it up, you know? So I didn't continue with it. Pom-Pom! There she is! Let me talk to her. No, let me talk to her. Pom-Pom. Oh, no, not from here, not from here. This one, too. Yeah, there's quite a few places I want to showcase. Pom-Pom, I got a gift for you. Wait, first let's play some chess. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, she's not gonna have a unique dialogue for my return because... I think because of what she did in the house, or also because she's sitting down, or both. I don't know. What's up? I don't have a gift for her, though. I don't want to give her furniture or clothing, and then she wears it, and then... Ugh. What am I gonna do with these things? What were these things again? Let me properly see what I set up here. Yeah, so the little shopping island... I may still do changes to it, but for now, I think it remains this way. What do we have here? Okay, it's probably something I'm okay selling. Same with... Wait a minute. Where is it going? I don't think it's meant to be here. How did I select multiple items again? I completely forgot. It's not, Also, I think there's still construction noises going on outside. If you hear them, my apologies. I might activate a noise gate. There's been a ton of, like, remodeling. This has already happened so many times, so many weeks, but... It's happening, you know, over the course of my streaming years and all that, but... it's another one of those times it was just happening, and it's a very deep project it seems they're doing. So they're taking a while, but... Usually they're done by this time of day. But it doesn't seem like it's the case today. No rhyme intended. School chair, tablet, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to have this space here. Oh, this was for weeds, I think. I'm forgetting my controls in this game. Hold on. Completely forgetting them. What's up with that spray can? This tablet device, did I want to decorate something with it? Because it can make such a nice decoration, so I don't want to sell it. If possible. We'll leave it there, whatever. But, we can sell these things, right? Let's talk to the Nooks. About time I went into the shop. Nook's Cranny, which is forever Nook's Cranny. In the second stage, that is. Ooh! That sci-fi bed. I probably have it in the catalog or something, but we'll talk to Raymond later. If we talk to him right now, he's not gonna have the return dialogue anymore. I'm okay with that, honestly. It's almost like he's taking it in stride and it's like, oh, it's been over 18 months. That's okay. It's been like that way before. I'm gonna sell the Taylor's tickets. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. It's all coming back to me as if I never left, almost. What's up, Raymond? To buy or not to buy? For his office team, that's actually perfect. Maybe I should gift him that. You can redesign the room so much, right? That's something to remember. Do I want anything here? Maybe a wrapping paper or two. Oh yeah, also the Switch 2 now has the megaphone, right? It's not gonna show up here though. I mean, the update hasn't come out yet. Even if I had it on the Switch 2, it wouldn't show there. But alright. How are my tools? Also, Raymond, what's up? Yeah, Raymond. I think say gamer, I think. Or he picked it up from somebody else who I gave them that as a catchphrase or something. Can't quite remember right now. We have Pom Pom saying superstar, Tom is saying maniac. It's all on brand, baby. Now, around here... Oh yeah, we restructured things completely. I wanted to keep this, this orchard of fruit trees. What's up with this tree, though, not having fruit? Did I plant the wrong tree? No, oh wait, no, these need to be replanted somewhere. Yeah, it wasn't meant to stay like that. This was something else completely. This is Karen's house. It's gonna have cockroaches inside. Can I kill the cockroaches of another character's house? I was gonna say another player's, but it's still just me. Yes, I can, but I don't know. Actually, I think I didn't kill all of the ones on my house. I think this front room was still a work in progress. Did we buy all the rooms already? I think we did. This is like a classic thing we were setting up, and I had her also in the GameCube game, and yeah, I also had a room like that with that fantastic song. Gigi has that song on her house as well, which is great. But yeah, I haven't done anything with the other rooms just yet. We'll eventually do it. I am so gonna listen to that damn KK song again. You know, the air check, the bootleg, if you will. Was this gonna be a bathroom? I guess it was, but... not sure how to feel about that. Or... No, did I have a... I just can't remember if I had a specific blueprint in mind. Just, you know, copying and pasting almost from how somebody else did it. And something like that. But alright. Na 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 na. Nothing here, and I assume it's gonna be the same for the second floor and the basement. I don't think I did set up the music room in the basement here, but... Oh, you know what I did? I got the KK Slider amiibo. I mentioned it earlier, and... Well, I say the, but there's several, but you know, one of them. Just regular KK Slider, not DJ KK. And I got him a house in Happy Home Paradise, and I made it be just music rooms after music rooms, or... Well, you can only do 2 rooms, but at least one of those was like a thick-looking music room. I may have a screenshot somewhere. I mean, we should still do one here, in some way. Whatever I did to set that one up is what I did in that room over there, but yeah. I just gotta think of what I'm gonna do with Karen here. A lot of that may involve me going through my storage. And of course, these characters will be helpful for storage as well. The good news is they're gonna expand the hell out of those. That is gonna be so good. What were the changes they were doing to furniture, though? I want to take a brief look at the announcement they did recently, but I'll do it in a moment. We'll do it when we do the ad break or so. Because I'm not like actually gonna watch it on stream. I'm just gonna kind of skim through it. Whose house was this? Pom Pom, right. It was moved here. Got this nice pad. Yeah, all these flowers I wanted to put somewhere in some way. I just hadn't decided how. They're not meant to be all over the place like this. That was the work in progress part, and it would have been a waste, especially these kinds of flowers, right? The hybrids. I wanted at least, what was it, 5 of each or so, or 4? Caroline, my dear Bliss, my dear Caroline. She used to be known as Bliss. Listen to that music. She was my Islander. She is my Islander. In my GameCube village. My first one, because I wanted to make another one, actually. The one that I would call Tajigen. And, oof, oh man. And, you know, given that in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you start off with this as an island. It's still an island, but, you know, tropical island in the middle of nowhere. It just made sense to have Caroline here. So I got her amiibo and got her in. Had to say goodbye to Marina for that, but she's there in the Happy Home Paradise too. And I have her amiibo as well, so they'll keep being in places in some way or another. We'll see. That hotel thing is gonna be so much fun. Captain's family. Hello, old friend. And I love her house, by the way, the manga thing. Such a vibe. Yeah. No, no, don't say that. What are you making, by the way? The problem is, if I get a recipe already got, at this point, I'm just gonna, like, destroy it. Can you put them in storage, though? You never could put them in storage, right? The one what's gonna change about storage also is shrubs, trees, but I don't remember. Do I have that? I don't think I have that. Never mind, I guess I do. See, it feels like a waste to destroy this. You know, either throw it away or sell it. Can you sell DIY recipes? I don't even remember. At some point, you just have so many of these damn things, right? There's treasure islands where people leave this behind, but I should visit one of those as well. You can just get money from those too, right? Was Treasure Island the name? No, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Know what I was thinking about, but you know, no, where I forget what they were called, but you leave things and then you take things, and it's a big honor system, of course. You could be a jerk and just take dozens and dozens of things, but no, you're supposed to like only take what you need, which is just, even if it's just for decorating purposes, you know, go and take the thing. Go and take the thing. But yeah, this is one of the most elaborate things I've done, which is the entrance. And it used not to be the entrance, it used to be another section, but then I remade the whole thing here. And yeah, I'm happy with how it came together. When I was finally starting to get into terraforming and decorating like this, it's loud in here, isn't it? Hold on. Very simple now that I see it, but not so simple to set up, I think. This is where the museum used to be! And Pietro, my dear Pietro. No, it's just Khaiden. See, I know exactly when the top of the hour is, you know, to run 3 minutes of ads in the purple dimension because of the bell. The town bell. Oh, I do that, and then I pick another thing and replace it. Well, it's more than one thing, actually. Why you gotta talk about hyperfixes like that, my dear Pietro? No, you know, I gotta have at least 2 smog villagers in my village at all times. That's my personality there, if I had one. Within the personality types and all that. Sorry, didn't mean to, like, kick up the dust in your direction. And no, I'm not gonna plant the money tree, by the way. This section is a work in progress. Mostly it was a bit of a neighborhood here. Did I want to set up a fence around Stinky's house? Because... oh, there she is, Renee. Oh my god. Somebody was gonna say the exact amount. That's what I was looking for as well. 1 year and 7 months. Okay, okay. Yeah. Never a stranger with you. I'm not gonna bother with that floating gift or whatever. Whose house was this? It's not Tom's. It's not Raymond's. Wait, I think it is Raymond. But he's home now. Is it Raymond? Yeah. Ah, his beautiful office. So damn good, so damn good. Yeah. He's my BFF as well. I've already had this village, this island for over 5 years, huh? Wonder if he said this 5 years ago. Let's see, at this point 5 years ago... Actually, you know what? No. I haven't reached 5 years with this game because I got it at the very end of 2020. And Raymond came as the first campsite visitor, right? You get a scripted smug villager, who is your 6th villager, I think, in total. Yeah, you get the first 2, Jock and Sisterly. Then 3 more come who are lazy. That was Bob. Normal. That was Marina, and I did kind of hunt through the islands for that. Although I saw somebody who was interesting to me, and that was Marina. Before I realized Caroline should have come here in the first place, but... and then who was the other one? Snooty, and that was Gigi. Also a bit of hunting, in the same way as Marina. I went for her, and I'm glad I got her, not just because she's purple, but I love her vibe. And then Raymond, and out of all of them, I got Raymond. I mean, how beautiful is that? But yeah, hasn't been five years in this village yet. Anyway. At that time, there may be a new Animal Crossing game, Raymond. Would love to have you there, though, if there's room in the village. Oh, you have no idea how right you are about that, Raymond, and we don't need to jump 5 years for that. Just a couple of months. Just a couple of months. Well, not exactly like he's saying, but something like that. Ah, right back at ya. Right back at ya. You're the best, Raymond. Ugh, I missed his vibes as well, man. Speaking of co-working vibes and all of that. So here, did I set up a few things here? There's that lighthouse over there. Oh yeah, and we saw a bit of this in the title screen. Oh yeah, bulk crafting is gonna be added. Thinking of Manila clams just being here and fish bait makes me think of that. Thank goodness. Bunch of mums here. The flower that came with the village, by the way. Chrysanthemums. It was only until recently that I learned that moms are chrysanthemums. Didn't even realize they were the same thing, but I don't know much about flowers. Don't think about their names that much. What's up, bestie? Right. Everything I set up here with the campsite, I want to keep the same. A bit of a bamboo forest. Gojira. Godzilla. And then the museum is right here. Did I finish setting up the entrance or the things around it? I did, but I wanted to have something here in the front. What could I do here at the front, Tajigen, that could look natural enough? Or maybe this is fine enough. But I wanted to consider maybe expanding the fence here. I'd have to destroy that rock, but... yeah. I'm not gonna visit the museum, I think. There may be some villagers in there right now. Oh yeah, let's take these mushrooms. Might as well. I'm not gonna bother with branches. That is Pietro's house, I think. That is Gigi's house. She's not home right now. Red would be here. Ah, so much work still to do. And then around here, I hadn't decided what I'm gonna do yet. But down here. Hold on. Well, actually, we need to set up a few things around here still, huh? There's something buried there? What the hell is something buried doing here? That's not supposed to happen anymore. Wait a minute. I think I buried a gyro fragment, maybe? Because I've hid a bunch of fossils somewhere so that we wouldn't have things pop up anymore. And if I'm not mistaken, they're behind this, all the way in the back. You can't see them, and that's the intent. Let's just... yeah, and like, I wasn't decided on what I was gonna do with this yet. That's why I didn't build a bridge again. There used to be a bridge there somewhere. Oh, yeah. We were in the middle of things. I need to leave the... yeah, there used to be like a mini park of sorts here. Not very elaborate, but there was something. The thing is, there really aren't that many weeds, though. From what I've seen around the island. The thing is, I'm probably gonna place other player houses here in the future. And maybe even move somebody else. I think Bob, because... yeah, there used to be a ramp to access this. There isn't one anymore. No villager can be up here anymore because I wasn't sure if I was gonna leave it as it is, but okay, yeah, Bob's house is here. I wanted to have every house with fencing, you know, and I'm not able to do that if it's set up this way, right? Ooh, yeah, so much that was undecided. That's the thing about it. It's gonna be so helpful to also store trees and things like that in storage. So that's why I can wait before I even, you know, properly terraform everything around here. I think that what's not gonna change is having to wait until a bridge or a ramp or something like that is made. Now, let me get some 3 minutes of ads going on, but in the meantime... oh, in the meantime, let me put some things in storage as well. I'm gonna take care of my storage, but I may also watch a bit of the video where they announce the update and all that. And won't show it on stream, but I'm gonna be here. We'll be right here. With BRB, kind of. But those of you in the red dimension, those of you subscribed to me in the purple dimension, You deserve to get your money's worth, of course. And I love you for giving me your money. Yeah, 5,000 is no longer gonna be 5,000. What did they expand it to? Can you put gyros in there? I guess you can. I forgot that you can. Yeah, there we go. Just put everything there. Because I had cleared my storage and I wanted to keep it a certain way. I was kind of being careful not to overdo it, but... Okay, let me see though. Let me check this quickly. Okay, let me see right here. So switch to edition and free update. You are gonna hear the video though. I'm gonna let it be heard.
You can also use mouse controls.
Oh yeah, the mouse controls. When I eventually get a Switch 2, I should definitely make use of those. It's gonna be kind of weird, but you know the thing is, funny enough, because I do have my actual mouse and keyboard in front of me, right? Here, my PC and all that. It's gonna be kind of hard. I would have to set the PC mouse aside to turn one of my Joy-Cons into a mouse. Anyway,
Gather to side room.
Seaside room. What did they say will also happen with furniture?
And enjoy your station. Tom Nook gathered the necessary material to see which items to
Oh yeah, and they just showed casually bulk crafting,
Craft.
like
Once you've gathered
Special
the
island goods.
necessary materials, it's time to get crafting.
yeah, bulk crafting. So casually shown.
Deliver the goods
The
in
bastards.
exchange for hotel tickets.
I love that. Okay. Hotel tickets.
Captain
Yeah,
will
I'm still
take
gonna keep
care of
doing
the
that.
delivery, helping to spread the word about your island.
Let's go.
Which to the max. With
Yeah, the storage
1,000
size is 9,000. Yeah. Almost enough to make Vegeta break his scouter, right? So yeah, the Resetti system.
or custom designs.
There was something for furniture, right? I'm kind of just
A long day.
Oh yeah,
Dream
and
World.
Luna's new dream world. Man, this is it's insane. What they reveal right there is just insane, man. Oh yeah, you can create together on Slumber Island.
Retro
That's what
toy,
it's called.
Nintendo Switch, souvenir.
Right, the new collaborations. They
system,
mentioned
New
those.
power. Play
Oh yeah, the NES games are back, right? After a long absence as well, because seriously, they haven't been seen since the GameCube, since the OG. You know, if we count Nintendo 64 as a number 0, let's say, the OG, the first one, is on the GameCube. Because I am almost certain they never did make them return. We were thinking they were never gonna return. Welcome back from the app break for those that had those in the purple dimension. You didn't miss out on much. Oh yeah, the Lego thing. No, it's not new furniture. It's not a furniture change on how you can do things with furniture. It's a Lego set, and that reminded me of the Kitty set, which now is kind of like an alternate color for a DIY set. And now we have Legos that,
will be find combinations you like.
yeah,
In a variety
and they have different colors as well.
of colors.
Yeah.
So mix and match to find combinations you like.
I am so gonna get those.
The zone
But then Zelda, man. Oh my god, man. Yulin and Minoru. They used to be an Epona villager. I'm surprised they didn't have that return, but anyway, yeah, I just had to skim through it. I saw the things I wanted to see. Yeah. That's something we want to like craft here, do we? I might want to customize something, but let's take a look at things. Craftable. Nothing is craftable, I guess. Oh yeah, I used to always carry materials. That's what I did. But not anymore. That's okay though. As for customization though, I should be able to do that. Yeah, because I have the storage right there, right next to me. Oh, I can customize the wooden storage shed. What did this look like again then? Oh yeah, different colors. Wait, I think I would like a different color. Just good old black. I guess that looked a bit generic. No, I'm actually fine keeping that blue palette. What was this? Was I gonna decorate something with this? What the hell is... I don't even remember this. This must have been from Happy Home Paradise. This looks very new to me. Japanese foods, I like the sound of that. Let's do it. That's interesting that you can just modify it like that and it's not, you know... the blue alpaca, I forget his name. I think he's an alpaca from the married couple. Spray can. I do want to customize this, actually. Okay. Been a while since I've seen my designs. Yeah, that GameCube logo. Kind of looks nice with that, actually. Interesting. Oh, Joker from Kamen Rider Double. My Tajigen logo. Oh my god. I completely forgot. This is exactly taken from my logo right there. I made it. I used some tools online to like show me square by square how to do the damn thing, and I forgot I invested that into the game. Oh my god. Wow. I did that. I did that. What else though? Was there something else I made? I was considering maybe doing my logo, like the full logo with the name on it and everything, but yeah. What would have been nice is if they added more slots for a design. It's just, what am I gonna replace, right? To have the paths I want maybe, but well, of course mostly this is paths that we have around here. Yeah. Yeah, this one may be replaced, and yeah, like I kind of forgot like the techniques, the methods you had to do paths and everything, how they work with each other. I might replace these spirals here. This extra Woolio, this Woolio will do. Those that made them online, all the love in the world for them doing it. These are nice, and I'm using them for that area of the entrance, but I might change them still. Okay, okay. You know what? I think I am gonna go around de-weeding a little bit. Let's just chill, chat about all sorts of things. Celeste! I'm not gonna chill. Hold on, I'm freaking out because Celeste! Ah, hello, my dear Celeste. I need to learn more about constellations. You would think I'm even more into that, because of my nature as a star cluster and all that, but I need to get more into that. I wanted to start creating more in City Folk, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to make them there. If I one day play Wild World and or New Leaf, I wanted to do them there. I don't know if they're there in New Leaf. Anyway, relaxed. And I think I still don't even have this recipe. She's very rare to find. She only shows up very occasionally. I could show her something and have her say something about it, but I think I mostly have done that already. Tree branch wand. I gotta take a look at that. Yeah. Hey, Hades 2 recently has also made me think about them. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. What is this new recipe then? Well, I do think branches will be involved in some way, so maybe I'll still go and pick those others up. Oh, this is very fantasy looking. 5 tree branches and 3 star fragments. Makes sense that star fragments are necessary. That's not what I wanted to interact with. So, I'm gonna craft it. I'm just gonna get branches out of here. So, this should all be here. That being said, yeah, I have an extra Kiki and Lala one here. I'm just gonna put it in storage after making it. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, look at how many gyros we have. KK songs / albums. I was gonna make some use out of those fences, but not yet. Nook Mile tickets. This is currency right here. I'll make use of them again yet. So yeah, let's just move these here, these here. Star fragments, on the other hand. I should trade for a lot of these also. On Nukazon. I'm sure I'm not gonna be the only one returning to that place as well. Alright, that'll do. The sooner I craft that wand, the better, you know? But I want to keep using that beautiful Kiki and Lala wand because, of course, I gotta do it. Let's go. Very fantasy looking. Some good purple magic can happen here. Oh, yes. We wanted to put some of these things here, I think. This and the spray and the storage shelf. Yeah. Those 3 spaces there, I kind of don't want to keep them like that, but it'll have to do. So, all right, let's redeem these things. Nook Miles Plus. Also, is it me or that damn raccoon at the end right there? It does come in rather Osus pose. You know, with the diagonal arm. I think it has an actual name before Os, but I just call it the Kamen Rider Os pose. Ash, Satoshi, in the Pokemon anime, he would do that for a Z move. I think a Pikachu Z move, but I'm not sure. And eventually, Zekros retroactively added that to his pose. That rider precedes those by decades, but he didn't make that part of his pose for a while. And then also Kamen Rider Tycoon in Geats got a bit of that. Anyway, here we go. Picking up weeds left and right. Also, if Celeste is here, we're gonna have shooting stars, right? I don't hear them yet. It wasn't always guaranteed that there's shooting stars or that there's a lot of them. If she shows up, we should try to make wishes. Oh yeah, how much money did we have in the bank? I wanted to check that too. I need to go down there and see. I think I'm just gonna settle at this point into having the terraforming not change the shape of this too much. This is how it came with the island pretty much, with very minimal changes. But I ended up removing like mounts and everything. Not mounts, ramps. I don't know why I'm saying mounts. I'm thinking of mountains. And bridges even, because I'm like, I may redo this, but no. I don't know. I have 2 months to decide. A part of me wants to already begin really going for more terraforming and whatnot, but I think mostly it's just brainstorming and deciding, and that is gonna define where I put bridges and all that. That is still not something that's going to be faster with the incoming update, but that's why I gotta do it beforehand. Lilies of the Valley keep growing, I think, and that's, I think, one that naturally grew. Look at this! How come there's no weeds around here? How come there aren't that many weeds? Well, I'll take it. That's strange. Is there something else that's preventing them from growing too much? Maybe I had something, but I can't even remember. It's not the lilies of the valley being there, right? Anyway. There's so much open space for weeds to grow there, and they didn't. That's also why Leaf was like, there aren't enough for me to do my job. You bring them to me, my friend. You bring them to me. We should bring them to him. So they're also useful for all sorts of recipes. Also, I'm not gonna bother catching any bugs, of course, or fishing for anything. Already got them all. That may be helpful for other things, but I have no hurry. Oh man, so much to catch up with. Now I do want to try squeezing in some Happy Home Paradise. But instead of designing houses, just visiting... there it is, there it is. I missed it. Okay. I'm gonna try to hear it. Oh, Static. Wait, we didn't visit him, I think. I want to keep his house in there. I like having it there, you know? Those houses up there for Pietro and Gigi. Eventually, some player houses will be in the middle of them and all that. Yeah, good to see you as well. Static, I just love, of course. There's the fun theme that he has going on. He's purple. But it's also because I went out of my way, just out of nowhere, just kind of a whim. I do like him, but I didn't necessarily want to go out of my way for him if there was somebody else that showed up before him, so to speak. I'm glad I got him, though. I was gonna get him for a village eventually. But the thing is, what I mean by a whim is that somebody just posted on a subreddit somewhere. I think it was a subreddit, actually, before I started making more use of Discord for things like trades and all that. And actually, no, not for trades. That's Nukas when I use more. But anyway, I'm thinking of Pokemon. Yeah. And even with Pokemon, I don't think I did trades like that. But Union Circles, I still got to do a few for Blueberry Quests in Violet. But anyway, somebody had his Static that was moving out, and I found a nice, they found a nice place for him in my village because I got him. And so I don't think he should ever move away from here because that would kind of undo that, so to speak. At least for me. Would have been pointless to do it, you know? Marina, when I got her out, she went to a great place from what I heard because the person that got her was looking to get every octopus villager. And there aren't that many. Sucker is one. You know, but with a Z for zebra. Set. Well, you know, like the sucker things, sucker bats. What is it called for an octopus? That thing right there. And, is he the takoyaki villager? And there's also Octavio. I forget. There's like 3 or 4 of them with Marina included. Well, yeah, Marina was like the last one. And I didn't even know. They said it when they came to pick her up. And, oh, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Let's go. You never know, of course. Somebody could just get them, and then a week later they delete their village. But at least it's better than just letting them go into the void, so to speak, you know? If I ever have a villager move out again, I will try... See, speaking of moving out, I don't want to talk to Pom Pom. I can tell her just not to move out, but... Yeah, was I gonna play somebody's house here? Maybe just a player house in the future. What was I doing with Stinky's house here? I needed to set up the fence, right? See, now I'm tempted to do that. Yeah, because I wanted him... You know what? We may actually do a bit of decorating. I don't want to say terraforming, but terraforming-like things. How's the space in the inventory? Well, first of all, let's sell these weeds to Leaf. He's here, we might as well sell them. Also, these flowers are intentionally here, right? They didn't grow from the rain or something, right? Most flowers are... Yeah, these flowers are gonna change. I don't think I like the way they look in this path. I'll go for the lights as well. I just need to get more of them, I think. Oh yeah, and I need to check my balance in the bank, and I keep forgetting. Anyway. Green moms. This is so well done. I'm still happy with how this came together. I want to get all sorts of star lamps like that. Just place them everywhere across the village. Everywhere. They gotta go everywhere, of course. I think I tried to set this up by his entrance, and it didn't quite get set up the way I wanted to. Let's give this a try, shall we? Hold on. Leaf. The thing is, these things have to be picked up a specific way, because otherwise I don't get to have them be back and forth like that. They don't tell you which color they are in your inventory. That's the thing about them. I needed to set up an arch here, right? What the hell was going on? This was a work in progress as well. I have some weeds for you. I'm not gonna buy anything from him, I think. I had some bushes, some shrubs somewhere, but not anymore, I think. I forgot how much I had changed it. The earlier versions that I'm also thinking about at times, one of those is the Dream Village still. Oh yeah, here I have the shrubs, and they're hollies. I mean, they are in season. Here they are. Yeah, because it's nearly winter, and the last time I was here was either winter or right after winter was ending. I haven't said hello to Stinky, actually, speaking of his house. Yeah. We're gonna go to Happy Home Paradise, but that's okay. We may still have a future stream with that. Like, come on. My dear wrestling champion, Stinky. Ah, I'm sorry, Stinky. Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. Ah, thank you. I'm gonna take that as a posture check redeem. Just gonna check my posture. There we go. Thank you, Stinky. Let's go. Let's go. His house is always fun to visit. So much freaking fun. He's an OG of the village. Came with it, but because I love pro wrestling, he's perfect. Doesn't matter if he's stinky or not. He's the best. See, I don't think he's my favorite jug villager because I have a soft spot in my heart for Bill. But Stinky's up there. Favorite grumpy villager is, of course, my BFF Tom. Favorite... Tell me about your favorites as well, Tajigen. Of each type, of course, your favorite overall. Favorite lazy villager, I think, is indeed Bob. It helps that he's purple, but he's a vibe. He's a vibe. So I think maybe he has competition. Cube is strong competition for him, I gotta say. But what else? What else? Well, first of all, I think it's time at last to go into Island Designer mode. Oh, and I'll have to take out some fencing, but first, let's see if we can set up the path properly. It's been a minute since I've set this up, so let's see. This actually needs to be a stone path, I think it's... Yeah, it already looks right. It already looks like it's being set up right. Let me see. It's meant to only be 2 of them, I think. Let me see, let me see. It's only 2 of them. So I'm already doing... Okay, I think I see what I'm doing wrong. Oh! No, 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 no. Right, I forgot. I forgot how this was set up. Been a minute, been a minute. Oh, man, it makes me want to continue terraforming like crazy. Okay. Then... Back to this. This goes away completely. Oh, no, wait. Something feels so wrong about it. Maybe that was the issue I was having with it. You know what? I think I was supposed to move it back here, but I'm not sure. No, never mind. I can put it right underneath the steps, which I'm glad we can do. It doesn't let you do it for player houses. I think that's where you can't do it. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do the little entrance area first. That's what I was trying to set up last time, I think. I don't know what happened that I left it like this. If I wanted to move it back or not. Since player houses are a bit different, sometimes I want to try like placing them in the middle of houses or something, of villagers, but it wouldn't quite look the same. Anyway. Then it's here. And then we turn it into a nice round sort of thing here. An oval. Yeah, this is an oval. Yes, I think I got it. No, 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 but not like this. Wait, something is off. This is not right. This is not right. What did I do wrong? Oh, wait, okay. No, I see what I did wrong. It expands all the way to this side, where their sign is. It's gonna look kind of weird for a moment, but... No, actually, I think this looks right. Very right. Yeah, there we go, this should do it. It's just, I keep thinking that these 2 squares here are completely in sync with the steps, which they're not, but it works in my opinion. And I am the kind of obsessive maniac that prefers for things to be, you know, aligned as best as possible. Drives me mad when they can't be like that. So in other games like Stardew, Mistria, yeah, when I can't get that properly, it drives me mad, and not in my usual mad way. Now, back to the patterns here. Okay, yeah. Here they are, here they are. I've had these 2 overlay paths since forever. Whoever made them, I'm sorry I forget the name, is there somewhere. Thank you so much to them for creating them, you know. May New Horizons continue to live on for a while? I think they're doing that update because they're not gonna have a new Animal Crossing game in a while, which is perfectly fine with me. You know what? I'm starting to now think I shouldn't put my expectations too damn high, but we're gonna wake up at some point this year, for the rest of this year, or at some point next year. Oh, I gotta see what they're saying to each other. Hold on. Sorry, we're gonna wait, before I lose the train of thought, let me finish that. We're gonna wake up at some point before 2025 is over, or at some point in 2026. And Nintendo's just gonna drop a whole new Fighters Pass for Smash Brothers. Sakurai, hello everyone, I have an announcement for... Oh my god, like, that's not how he talks, of course, but you get the point. Like, his face is just gonna pop up. He's like, I have an announcement to make. Oh, shit. The moment that happens, I would love to be able to react to that in a Nintendo Direct, but we're not always able to react to those because they have short notice. To say nothing of when they just drop an Animal Crossing trailer like that, but Yeah, I'm gonna lose my damn mind if they do that. I know. I still haven't gotten the second Fighter's Pass in Ultimate. Oh my god. Let's see what Tom and Pietro are saying to each other. Well said. Eluding horse feathers. Ooh, that's great though. So apples was a local fruit, right? It's not just an expression they're using, it's literally apples, and cherries were the secondary fruit, if I'm not mistaken. We can check in the passport, I think. Damn it. Oh yeah, what that passports look like? It's been forever since I've seen the thing. Where was it? What picture did I have for it? Oh, that's an old picture as well. What a fun one. It's the whole label thing. Look at that, my dream address right there. Hey, feel free to check that out. I'm gonna hide myself for a moment here because, yeah. Just gonna show it for a moment there, but you're probably gonna see an earlier version of it. Yeah, December 29, the third to last day of that year, huh? Is when we started. But this is indeed apples. Supernatural. Oh, we are Tajigen. Ah, I love it, I love it, I love it. I forgot how nice this passport was. How well set up it was. I may yet take a new picture. Anyway. We finished this. Now it's a matter of fencing. I'm going to keep this on though, because I think I'm eventually going to remove it here. Although I think the intent was to have a player house. I don't need to, you know, finish the house on that second character, Karen. Oh, wait, what are they saying to each other? You know, to get the other character, but pom-pom Bob. Multifaceted pop star, let's go. Multifarious, multidimensional, multifaceted. Let's do this, pom-pom. Munchie-facted. Artsy skills, of course. I have the options for artsy skills, survival skills, and cooking skills. Ooh, I like this. I might have seen this dialogue before, but if I have, I forgot part of it. And I'm still appreciating the hell out of it. Yes, it would be. What do you think, Bob? I don't know, it actually makes sense to me though. I don't think it's senseless. But Bob is being so supportive, I like it. Alright. Fencing. I was gonna bring out, I'm forgetting how to do some things, hold on. What was it? Wooden storage shed? Yes. I like how it looks like that right there. Yeah, I wanted to maybe place more buildings, even if you can't actually walk into them, to imply that it's part of the scenery and, well, not buildings, but things that look like buildings at least. And, oh man, there was so much work I was maybe able to do. The objective is to make it feel bigger than it is always, right? You know, that game I mentioned, Go Focus with Your Avatar, which I think I'm gonna launch immediately after the stream for some work I gotta do. I was actually doing a bit of that earlier. And then things came up and I had to, like, AFK for a while, going for some errands, but yeah, this is why I'm like, I got swamped with work, especially today. What a week it's been! Captain, is Wednesday. But we're doing our best. We're doing our best. That's also why I was late with the thumbnail, by the way, Tajigen. I forgot to say it earlier. So thanks for being patient with me. Oh, we got the thumbnail and everything created. I was flying like Gandalf tells the Fellowship to fly, though, to do it. But it worked out. But yeah, there also, I've seen some amazing rooms that people do online that I go into, and I'm like, whoa, that's elaborate as hell. And because it's so difficult to... There's a few limitations of what you can decorate. You can't duplicate an existing room. You can't expand an existing room from the templates they give you, which are already well done. They have a lot going on. So you have to start from scratch, and I never work well starting with a blank canvas. So yeah. Let's take out some... Oh, wait. What was the fencing I was using? Wait, I need to keep it consistent because I want it to be the same fencing I used for Renee here. I need to have something on Stinky's door. Or maybe not, but something might fit his door. No. Wrong option. Maybe I should put those mushrooms away, but I'll keep them there. I want that inventory space taken for now. Now, as for fencing, I guess it could be different ones. Let me take out multiple ones and see how I feel about them. Because I think mostly I was trying to go for a different one for each of them. Eventually, I think I also want to move Bob's house. It's just kind of hard to place it there. Or I might have a player house there too. But yeah, I just need to decide how some things are gonna go. Hedges might be nice for him too. Just the ones I see I have a lot of. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to craft quite a few of them, but this is, I think, what I used for Caroline's house, because it was a mini island that she got. What about straw fencing? I don't think 10 is gonna be enough, but you never know. Oh yeah, and what is kind of a pain in the ass is having to ensure it goes back to the right place in the inventory. Anyway. Oh, they're talking again! What are you talking about? Ooh. Hey, Tom is a former boxer from what I know. He used to fight people. He used to punch people in the face. My BFF right there. And also that. Ooh. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that, Tom. I had no idea about that. Okay, yeah, we kept the fencing consistent this entire area, so no, we'll continue with that one. It's kind of a neighborhood, right? Eventually another player house will be here. In this space right here, something special will be here, something of some sort, until I decide what it can be. Or it might indeed be another house. Of course, I placed my house right next to my BFF Tom's. That's the way it's gotta be. It's kind of hard for me to think about how some of those things are gonna be, but okay. Iron and stone fencing. It's gotta be this one. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Is this correct? This looks right to me, I think. I like having fences surround the houses. Throwback to previous Animal Crossing games, where they had a little fence around them. Mostly I'm thinking of the GameCube version, but I think it was also there in City Folk at least. Which I did play quite a bit. I just need to eventually return to the damn thing. I am gonna have a lot of dead flowers. Those games are way more strict with that. You can preserve them by making them furniture, though, instead of just keeping them outside. You pick them up and you put them as furniture somewhere. You know, the more rare hybrid flowers, in order to preserve them. Let's see. Not quite here yet. I think I was in the middle of moving this and I just had to do it, and that's exactly where I left off. Oh, damn it, the shooting stars. There aren't that many, so it's okay if I miss a few. I'm gonna trade anyway. And I've taken a lot of those by now. Yeah, look at this! Very nice! Very nice. I think there were some shooting stars right there. I needed to get some water. This is where I would like drink water while mashing A. I would be multitasking while mashing A when there's something like this going on. Yeah, I remember. I would read books with the Animal Crossing music in the background and then just mashing A, or whenever I hear the... There it is. Oh my god, I forgot. I want to play something here in between, by the way. Some lamps or something. I don't know what could be good here, though. I don't think trees would do the trick, right? Paths might work, actually. Here, we gotta have something. Maybe this is a good place for a garden, or maybe something fancier. But we gotta make sure it's maybe, you know, completely surrounded by all this. Of course, I don't like how the path kind of curves in this way, and still. Or maybe I have it be... How would this work? How would this work? That's why all these trees might be removed. If I'm gonna do that, however, I'm gonna wait for the update. I'll leave Bob thinking there, by the way. Sometimes there's something very helpful that they have, but... Oh, and then here, something needed to be set up, and... I just need to decide what the hell is gonna happen to all those flowers. What if I'm able to have like an insane flower spread, rainbow flower spread of some sort? Right in front... Yeah, look at the flag. Look at this beautiful flag. Right in front of the museum. Let me have a look at that. More needs to be done for what is eventually going to be a neighborhood right here. A neighborhood right next to the museum. This is a decent place to place flowers, actually. Okay, I'm going to reference a few pictures I have here. And you know what? I'm going to show them on stream because I have them locally saved. I just need to find them. It's going to be just temporary. I am going to name this AC Flower Temp. Let me browse my files. I may be dropping frames while I'm doing that because the screen is frozen. Wait, let me see. Do I get frozen while I do this? No, not really. Okay. But if you see it kind of gets choppy, maybe it's because of something in OBS. Or maybe my internet has decided to be silly. Unrelated to this. But I think I had it saved somewhere. I have an Animal Crossing folder and there... No, these are different screenshots. Oh my god, I forgot I have a whole screenshots folder. A couple of screenshots folder in there. Oh, by the way, okay. I didn't actually intend to flex here, but... You know what I said earlier? You wanted proof of what I said earlier. I guess you can... I look different then in my outfit and everything, but... That is me. That is me. Trust me, that is me. And that must have been early 2021. I am getting distracted with other things still, so give me a second. In the meantime, just take a look at Raymond flexing there too, being the first one. Okay, I thought I had more references, but this is a rainbow garden of sorts, and I think maybe I wanted to do this not in front of the museum here, because I don't think we have the space for it. And I'm not going to expand the space. The way things are down there, I think works well. Though I might set something else up over there. I forgot what I was going to do exactly with the river too, but... yeah, because I still want to have a nice entrance here, but... Some benches. Some benches... facing away from the puddles there, or into the puddles, how would they look? We can indeed make a sort of micro mini park in front of the museum like this, can't we? Well, if anything, I change this path to be a different one. I guess we are doing a bit of... we are doing a bit of this today, aren't we? I'm gonna eat some fruit because I might have to take care of those trees, but... Let's see, we're gonna do that. That should be until we get Resetti. Or, not Resetti, but... I mean, Resetti, but... Until we get storage of these things. I do want to place some benches there, though. They're gonna look nice, I think. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we need to put a lot of these things back in storage anyway. Storage shed. Let's put all of this away. I'll have to build... more of that. And yeah, I'll put these things in there. Oh, yeah, the floor lights. I was gonna place them back there. I forgot. My bad. Well, I'll do it later. So. Benches. They wouldn't be in housewares, would they? I'm just gonna have everything sorted here. Outdoor looking benches. No, just one chair like that. I guess I could craft a few depending on what they are. This looks good, but I'm gonna need another one. I think you just need iron to craft it. Plastic bench, that's kind of nice. Ooh, plaza bench though. You don't craft that, right? You order it. Oh, shoot, my bad. I didn't take away the picture. My bad. Now you can actually see the screen and what I'm looking at. So yeah, this plaza bench is really good, but I think that's something you order with Nook Mile tickets, was it? Regardless, we want to place that there. somewhere. Let's place it here first. But first of all, let's do this. Okay. Does that look alright? Feels like something needs to be here on the side, maybe. Some star fragments or something made out of stars. I may take it out, but let's keep it simple for now. I want to have another bench like that, whether it's a different color or not. So, let me check my phone. Still in the middle of collecting the Sanrio stuff. I could have sworn. Oh yeah, here's the Happy Home Network. I forgot I can access it here too, but new shopping, new shopping. What is on sale right now? What is like the seasonal stuff right now? Okay, okay, handheld lantern and daily selection, yeah. Posters. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. I think I did get these. Kiki and Lala, and then Kiki herself. KK. Oh, we got Lottie. Maple. Oh, Maple. Marina. Marty. Did I get him this poster? Must have been from a trade or something. Oh, Moffy. Man, I wasn't sure if I wanted her in the village, but I'm eventually gonna have her in a future village. Either in a past game or a future game. Pelly, Pete, Phyllis. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Promotion. Yeah, it's all the Sanrio stuff mostly, but I wasn't sure if I had ordered all of it. Yeah, look at the outfit. Yeah, 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 yeah. It would be nice to put one of these together. Oh my god. Yes. Cinema roll tray. Ah, the cinema roll stuff, man. I'm actually gonna get a few of those for my own home as well. I can sort of check in storage, but it's kind of a pain to check it there. Okay. Plaza. Plaza bench. If it says it's not for sale, then I know it is indeed special circumstances that allow you to order that. I guess one of those items, again, you gotta interact with the thing at the town hall or whatever it was called, I forget. Plaza bench. And if I want a different color variant, I can visit the blue alpaca. I'm gonna pick this up. I think the thing is I gotta wait a day for that to arrive, right? Is that how it worked? Or am I thinking of a previous Animal Crossing game? I don't know. Let me go over there. Let me go over there. That's what these paths are for as well. Ikuze, Ikuze. May have to get out of builder mode. Hello, Tom Nook. It's also so good to see you after a long absence. Oh yeah, the streak. I had that streak for such a long time. I'm tempted to invite an amiibo camper. What do you think, Tajigen? Inviting one of the Sanrio campers, for example. Which, yeah, you want to scan all of those at least once. I have my amiibo cards here. I've had them decorating my desk for a while. Let me see. Hold on. Did I have a Zelda amiibo? Give me a second. For non-Animal Crossing amiibos, I did get a few for like Smash, but I mostly use them for Mario Kart. Sonic, Mega Man, Samus, Captain Falcon, Pac-Man. I never did get. I thought I had a Link somewhere, but no. Oh yeah, because Marty's a Sanrio amiibo, right? I'm seeing it now. Etoile and Chai are the ones I remember the most, and I wanted them on my village as well so badly, but like, who gets sacrificed in return for them, right? I have like 3 decks of them pretty much. 3 piles, but piles makes it sound like it's a lot of them. It's about, how many? 1, 2, 3, I don't know, a dozen or, yeah. You can invite special characters, right? You can invite them to the roost though. Blathers, Chip. Mostly characters that are not in this game, you know? I never did get Tortimer's family, which is alright because they're gonna... Not Tortimer's, Captain's family. Which is alright because they're gonna show up now. Bailey's, Pete. Yeah, Pelly. The post-service people. I miss them. I'm getting distracted with this though, so I'll just do it some other time. I wanted to take a look at it's in Redeem Nook Miles because it's not Nook shopping with money, you know, it's wait. I have these recipes, right? But yeah, delivery, many of these is not immediate, right? I gotta order a lot of these as well. Flower bed. Oh my goodness, this might fit as well. Man, what am I gonna do now? Anyway, it is indeed here. I think I can just exit to the title screen and maybe that does it, but I'm not sure. Or do I just go to my house? I can't remember, but anyway. Street lamp with banners. That is what might be worth putting. Screw it, I'm gonna order it. Maybe I should save my inbound tickets, but that's also what they're for, you know? And Cotton candy stall, playground gym, plaza arch. Yeah, I wanted to have like a whole plaza somewhere, I think. I'm not sure. Whoa. Some of these I don't remember. Have I just not seen them in forever? Or I never did make use of them. That park fountain, I'd like to have it somewhere. There needs to be a whole area in front of the museum that's like special, you know? I'm not sure though. Not sure how to go about setting that up. Solar panel. Azumaya gazebo. A bit of that stuff that belongs to the plaza set, I think was placed in that mini shopping island. You know, with the two stores right next to each other like that. That island is pretty much almost all of the way that island is set up. The way it's terraformed. I don't remember this leotard. Interesting. But yeah, almost the entire setup of that is just how it naturally came with the island. Which you a fan? I'm getting distracted by things as well. That's enough, that's enough. What about my mail then? If it doesn't arrive right now, that's okay. I did want to go to Harf's Island and see variations of this plaza bench and use that. Or maybe I'll just go for something more simple, which will be easier. They both need to be the same bench. Maybe even the same color. That would just look better. Yeah, this thing hasn't arrived yet. Let me go away from builder mode then. Do I still have cockroaches here? I think we don't. I thought it would say something if we killed them all. Maybe we haven't yet. Let me take a look at that. I'm not sure. Do you hear a little cockroach somewhere? Yes, there it is. There's the little bugger. This is hard to see in the dark here. But let's give it that dark lighting again. Funny thing is, if I'm streaming, I'm not gonna have dark lighting like this because then it's kind of harder for, you know, my face to be properly tracked, properly seen. That's the thing about streaming. What did I have on this side? The gyroids, a few decorations, Nuke ink. Okay. Ah, yes, we got a Kiki and Lilac block here. Right. Okay. I think we are indeed done for now. Yeah, we did all sorts of funky things around here. But okay. Wait, what did I come into my house for? I completely forgot. Well, let's kill cockroaches while we're at it. What was the other thing I wanted to do in here? I forgot. Let's kill cockroaches. This is still very important. I haven't killed them all. And if somebody comes in right now, even if they don't see them in the immediate room, I think they have the reaction as if they saw them. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Well, let's just vibe to the music and all that here. I'm genuinely trying to remember. The plaza bench, maybe I didn't have something in mind when I came in here. Harf's Island, not Harvey. Harv is how it prefers to be called. I'm remembering, it's coming back to me. Harf's Island. The blue alpaca. His name hasn't come back to me yet, though. And the name of his wife. That couple, you know, that lovey-dovey couple. Okay, let's go to the study then. And then the back room. I don't have a name for it. Just the room in the back. Dreamy room. The playground? I don't know. I hear you, you little bugger. Alright, that confirms it. I mean, I wanted to put some things in storage, but I don't need to come in here for that, but... No, I just want to get out of here because I don't want to have somebody come in. There's no cockroaches anymore, but I don't want to go through that, through the whole cutscenes, let's say. I love my villagers and all that, but I wanted to prioritize other things. Oh, these floor lights. Okay, before Harp's Island or anything like that, let me see how we're gonna decorate here again with the... Oh, yeah, because I wanted them here, right? Uh-huh. There's room for only one, though. I'm not gonna put it there because I think I will eventually put something else. Okay, no. Hold on. No, we are going to look at the storage. Did I have one of those lamps with banners or a nice street lamp that will fit? I wasn't sure if I was gonna put a street lamp there because I may be going for something different here. There's like a different arch per year. I never got one for 2023, really? So we have for 2021, 2022, that's it. I'd have to trade to complete the collection, I guess. Those got to be very expensive and rare items to get. So all the way down to S. Where are we now? N. Animal Crossing Legends ZA, this feels like. But alright. ST. Further down. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This was so perfect for the spooky season. Yeah, like in front of the town center, the town square, whatever it's called. I had these kinds of decorations set up in a specific way and they would change per season, but I got tired of that. So I was looking to go for something more universal maybe, but well, things are kind of different now. Doll. Dark clocks like these are worth putting somewhere. Oh yeah, star shades. Top of the hour, huh? Okay. Yeah, because I do have these street lamps, but the street lamp with banners I don't have. That being said, it can't hurt to have a few of these, right? I still did have somewhere, right? Yeah, I still have them around, but... Eventually, I think some of those are going to be replaced with other kinds of lamps and stuff like that. I think it's fine to have them here somewhere. So, let me see. Oh yeah, I need to pick up the shed again. The only thing is that this limits movement a lot. Put something like that in there. So maybe I would still be better off with the floor lights instead. I want to take that plaza bench to Harp's Island for the blue alpaca. But here... you know what? I may have to move this further away from Stinky because the fencing here might not work. That being said, yeah, there we are. We continue the floor lights there. I think those bushes, I eventually want to replace them with just stars, star clocks or lamps or what have you. Yeah, and giving them the right placement can be kind of a painstaking process, you know? Picking them up, you gotta be careful because you may undo a pattern on the ground. It's not an easy thing to work with when it comes to decorating, but man, is it worth it. Is it worth it? Of course, if this were indoors, easy to just go into decoration mode. Based on where the fencing might be, I'm gonna leave them here. No more than this. Back to the storage shed. Or you know what? I'll talk to Tor Timer for this. He's gonna help me out with storage. Let's go to Harp's Island already. See, I don't like limited mobility too much. That's also what made me hesitant to go for an island like this for the longest time, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's go. Hisashiburi. I'm not gonna run ads for now. We'll see. What's up, Orville? Let's fly. To Harp's Island. And you know, the thing that makes Happy Home Paradise last for so long and why I still have so much to do is because you can do a house for literally every villager in existence in Animal Crossing Or well, not literally all of them. All of them that are in this game, which are still a lot. Over 300, I think. Maybe 400, I don't know. And so, yeah, it's a lot of them. What's up, you two? It's been forever. Good to see you both. Good to see you both. And here's everybody as well. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from Red. I got all the artworks he gives. But Kicks. Forgot that was his name. Yeah. Kicks. I may have a few of these already, but yeah. Let's have a few. For a good measure. Alright, the Spooky Artifact has been fun, but I might change in a moment. So I'd like to get one of these. First though. Let's get a bunch of these things. Oh man, I miss this place as well. The buying here, all of that. Yeah, the city and City Folk was fun too. Oh, the music, man. The music in that place, so good. I forgot the great experience I was getting out of that. I'll take that instrument case. That's kind of purple looking. Indigo because it leans a bit into blue. I can work with that. On different lighting, it would look different, I think. But that's good enough. I'm gonna put it in storage right there. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at what we can do for that plaza bench. We gotta be able to modify the colors right there, I think. Ah, we should have a coffee break at the Roost, by the way. Of course, Leaf is not here. I don't think I need to talk to Katrina. Oh, yeah, it's not Tortimer, it's Kornimer. At this time of year, I forget. Oh my gosh. Right, Sahara. Oh, I can always go for this one. I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna buy something here. I could buy a ton of the other rocks as well. I have to keep buying them one by one, I think, which is what's kind of annoying about that, but yeah. Woo. Actually, no, we'll leave it at that. I'll talk to Kornimer in a moment. What was her name again? Remind me. Cyrus! Right. And what was the name of his wife? I forget. Alright, so can we do the plaza? Oh yeah, floor lights can be changed too. I keep forgetting. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. Even the little birdie decorations are purple. This is definitely the color to go for. I gotta take a look at the rest of the plaza set and maybe change them too. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Yeah, thank you, Cyrus. I am gonna put it in storage though, or... Well, no, I should carry it with me for a little bit. Thank you, Cyrus. You keep working there. Alright, I'll take the acorn he's gonna give me. Ah. The acorn legend. I always accept the acorn. Let's just... you can put it in storage right away, you know? Alright, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. The floor lights go in there as well. No, yeah, the street lamp, I may not make use of it right now. I did say I was gonna change the spooky outfit. I'll do it another time. We got other things taking our interest right now. Now, let me get back to Tajigen first. I was considering going to the Happy Home Paradise, but I think I can visit the homes here, or at least have screenshots of them. I might have put the KK home I did right there. Yeah, KK Music Manor. Wait! In progress. I was in the middle of doing it, and that's when I left the game. But it still saved that progress. Oh, we gotta go there then. We are gonna do Happy Home Paradise. Castle of the Noble Knight. Nice. Ooh. The pharmacy that June asked for. I'm happy with the way it came together. This Castle of the Noble Knight. Yeah, cannot visit from here, but Planet Peace Force HQ. Kevin requested that. but just the sci-fi vibe. And I got, yeah, that octopus, right. I forget the name of it. I actually have the amiibo, I think, but that was the other octopus character. It got added later, right? That was a later update. Seriously, like that desk with the 4 monitors like that, I just love that thing so much. Yeah, a boxing ring for my dear Tom. It's just the way the screenshot was set up is also what makes it so much fun. Yeah, it's been over 3 years since this, nearly 4 years. Oh yes. Kind for my sea voyage for Dell. And I got him wearing a sailor's outfit. Marina, yeah. And it looks like she's getting the water on her. It's so perfect. She still lives on. Oh, and Petri, yeah, another one for that new update, right? From that metal octopus, I keep forgetting the name, but Petri asked for a tea time terrace, and that's so great. Dora fit there so well, and yeah. When you gotta use amiibos to be able to have them in screenshots like that, but it works out so well. Renaissance Manor is what Muffy asked for, and it's so perfect. Of course, she had to be a queen right there. Yeah. And I'm like a member of the royal family that she's part of. Same with Mint right there, kind of. Yeah. I think that's what it was implying. I don't know. Raymond with the little fantasy look. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot what I put together. Marina's the maid. Oh my god. I forgot. Ah, Marlo with the movie star mention. This was an early one, I think. But no, it still came together nicely. The money piles there. A movie star mention, but there's still the little mafia feel he has. No, I'm happy with what I put together. Pietro's World of Dreams, yeah. And Wendell there because it's a world of dreams. So perfect, so perfect. I think that's... Oh, that's Gonzo there? Right, that's Gonzo, yeah. Sprocket, the Robot Depot. And that, what was the damn name of that octopus? Let me check my amiibos. I could have sworn I had it here somewhere. I might remember before I even see it, but let me see. I did have them sorted a certain way. The ones that came from, like, past villages. They're all kind of within the same pile. Don't mind me, I'm not actually freezing. I'm just, like, off the screen for a second. So it does that. Cephalobot. There it is. I'm seeing names in other languages. Combesto. Octoberg. Octoberg, that's not a bad name. Cephalobot is great, though. What is the Japanese name? Was it that one on the left? On the right, sorry. Combesta? Boare? For Moppy? Gonzo is Bronco as well. Marina is... Oh, Marina's... They show you, like, the English name in the middle for these amiibo cards, right? And then on the sides of it, other 2 more names on each side. Marina just has Marina for all 3 names. That's hilarious. But it is a perfect name. They just like Pokemon, you know? They have different names in different languages. I'm still surprised a Pokemon and Animal Crossing collab hasn't happened yet, but at this rate I think it will. They even collab with Lego. I mean, collabs between things are becoming way more frequent, which I like to think was inevitable, and I'm glad to see I'm not wrong about that, because I like them. Sisters, the Soul for T-Bone. Eco-friendly factory for Cube. Very similar to what I did with Sprocket, come to think of it. So I might replace one of these that is being showcased here. Kiki, my seafood snack bar. Oh, and I liked how it came together, but it's also because of Kiki herself, right? Oh, Zucker, yeah. Yeah, Festival Grounds. Oh my god, yes. So much fun. Yeah, Felicity's talk show! And of course, KK is being interviewed. I would have put more people as the audience right there, but there were only so many I could put, I think. Oh, yeah. Felicity's talk show, let's go. The cradle of civilization for Lucky. Nice. Blathers there is just perfect. The pirate outfit I put in there. Okay, and that's Gulliver. Yeah. Pearl. Akotatsu Citadel. Yeah. What a vibe, Pearl. What a vibe. Rocco's Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Look at the imprisoned Godzilla there. Yeah. I forgot I did that. I'm just gonna pat myself on the back. Oh, yeah. Kid Kat and Agent S. I kind of regret that I couldn't see what they individually asked for, but they're called Ichigo and Nigo. or something that includes that as part of the names in Japanese, which is a reference to Kamen Rider and also to Sentai because they got two other members that kind of make a Sentai together. So, you know, I know there's rumors Super Sentai will no longer be called Super Sentai, but pretty much will be the same thing anyway. Not sure if you noticed there. Little Kamen Rider Joker in that tablet, and then next to it, Go KK Rider, which is indeed based on Kamen Rider, as you can see from that cover. I just had to do it. I'm glad I was able to use the Japanese character for the O's right there for Ichigo Nigo. Ichigo Nigo headquarters, number 1, number 2 headquarters. A serious home garden. I forgot what the interior looked like, but this is great. I love that I was able to put Joan in there. That's what Dora asked for, and yeah, we delivered. We delivered. This is a reason I showcase these. This is something to be proud of. Look at Bangle. Animal stuff, abode. This is absolutely damn beautiful. So damn good looking. Let's go. Oh, I see there's a poster of Pico, or Pico. Was that before I got her as a villager in City Folk? It might have been. Because she became one of the OG villagers of Tajigen, you know, Tajigen village, but on the Wii. They're all called Tajigen because it's the same village across multiple dimensions. But to refer to them, I may refer to the console. Switch Jigen, Wii Jigen, eventually more will come. More, at least that's what I was hoping for. But, she has eventually moved out by now, which of course makes me sad, but I need to get her amiibo eventually. The ice cream shop by Mint, and apparently I worked there, I forgot. But it comes together so nicely. Office for a venture capitalist, that's what Graham asked for. Of course Raymond works there, Tom Nook, Isabel, they gotta be there, especially Tom Nook. Yeah. I'm just glad I have their amiibos for this, it's worth showcasing. Gateway to the Sky, Hornsby, and of course Orville, or was that the other one, or I forget, but yeah. Orville. Aurora, a florist's flower shop, not bad. Oh, Coco Retro Style Living. Wait, am I just seeing every single one that I made now? I guess I am. Like, you know what? Let's see them. But I am gonna try to travel to KK Sliders. My Cutting Edge Keep by Mira. Well, for Mira, rather. Beautiful sci-fi as well. A Real Farmer's Farm for Groucho. In this case, showcasing the outside, I think is what works. Oh yeah, that came together nicely. I would change a few things now, maybe, but crafty cabin for Candy. I got every single person that I had on the GameCube Village, and it's so nice to see them here and to see what I did for them. I've done them all by this point. I think this was after I got her on the Wii and I got her amiibo. Yeah, I think I have it there. I don't even remember. Quite a few. It's been a while. I mean, may sound like I spent a lot of money getting the amiibos and all that, and I kind of did, but like, it's been a while. I haven't bought any others since, and I would love to have more. Just, you know, takes a while. My Onsen Resort Pico came together nicely. Yeah, Apple and Maggie. Couldn't see what they asked for individually because this is part of the scripted tutorial of Happy Home Paradise, so they had to be together, but I made it work for them. Had some apples in there. I don't know if I have anything that represents Maggie necessarily beyond her portrait there. I like what I did though with their beds separated like that. This is nice. This is nice. Of course, I had to include apples for Apple. And a dojo for ninjas and samurai. Too bad I couldn't showcase more people here somewhere. I should have put somebody's in there somewhere. I can still always take another picture. Starfield Sanctuary for Timbra. I may want to do something more elaborate some other time. But I think I'd rather prioritize other things. My all summertime shelter for Bill. And inside is a Matsuri. Kind of similar to what I did for soccer, come to think of it. I don't think I was kind of quite happy with what I put together inside, from what I remember. But this right here outside is fun. Winter Wonderland for Bianca. This was one of the earliest ones. I can just tell by the size and the simplicity of it. Though also not that simple, all things considered. This will eventually be remade, I think. A lovely getaway for Puddles. This is nice. This works. It's an early one as well, but I think he's fine enough like that. See, we have the lovely furniture set, which is not here anymore. We will use that for sure. You know, the predecessor to Happy Home Paradise, I think it's on the 3DS, right? I want to get that bad boy too. Happy Home Designer, I think it was called. One day, I'll just get a 3DS just because I want to play on the 3DS. I never got to experience a DS or 3DS. Who knows, maybe at that point Nintendo will have some sort of way of having the games. I wouldn't be against a peripheral that has a second screen to the Switch. I've been thinking they want to do what they tried to do with the Wii U, but doing it in a way that's less forceful and clunky. I thought they would do it with the Switch 2, but maybe the Switch 3 or maybe later for the Switch 2. It's just how do you do it, right? Yeah, tabletop game brands for Tank. The outside looked like fun too, from what I remember. Oh, you know what I think I did? I think I placed a Yu-Gi-Oh pattern that I downloaded, but I think I don't have that anymore. A working vacation from home for Sydney. It's super simple. I might redo this from the look of it. Oh, and the outside of it does look like in the middle of the city, and there's a parked car somewhere. Yeah, if I recall correctly. Azalea House of Green Furniture. This is perfect as it is. Well, perfect is not the word I say, but it's really complete. But it's also one of the early ones from what I can see. Oh, yeah, it's going in reverse chronological order for the most part. Yeah, Eloise. I prefer to say Eloise. Nah. See, this is why I'm kind of a smug villager. But no, let's say Eloise. I gotta do a more appropriate home for her, I think. I don't know. So simple, right? Because it's the first one you make. Contrast courtyard for Queenie. Good stuff. I gotta do something more elaborate. And those are all the vacation homes I've made. The facilities, yeah. Supernova School. Sydney as a teacher. She's still the teacher right now, I think. Right. I think it looks slightly different, just slightly, than this. But it's pretty much the same thing. Paradise Planning. The Savory Star. And the kitchen came together nicely. Hornsby's the chef. Cashier is Ken. Mostly I put, I think, and then Candy's a waitress, or is that? Yeah, she is. She's just not being listed here. But she's there in the picture as well. The two pictures, I mean. She's staff. Timbra was there too. Some of them have changed, but well. Yeah, I was putting the GameCube villagers as like the people that work there. Yeah, Mint and Bill work here. The Stargazer Cafe. I think I've changed the lighting since this picture. Yeah, because it wasn't Mint as staff for that first picture. It was Queenie. Yeah. Valley's Memorial. So, name after Valleys because she's no longer a villager. This kind of implies that she died, and that's not what I was going for. I got Aurora as doctor. I might put Petri back as the doctor, though, because I like the sound of that. But I kind of like the idea of my GameCube villagers being the staff here. Or, you know, past villagers. Wulio Mart. Name after Wulio. His picture is right there in the wall. For Valleys, her picture is there in the lobby somewhere. You're just not seeing the lobby here. I'm gonna have to show you, aren't I? Shop manager Bangle, because she was into this. From the home she requested, she's into this sort of store. So it was perfect. Oh no, this came together so nicely. I love it. And Wulio, you know, being about wool as a sheep and all that, is perfect. Wulio Mart. It's just perfect for a fashion store name as well. Alright then, let's not leave them waiting any longer, shall we? Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Right away. I think it's immediately gonna yeet me into doing that house for KK. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen when I get there, but... Now let's see. Bam, bam, bam! The special loading screen. The 3.2 update is free, right? Although... like, if you don't have this Happy Home Paradise DLC, do you still get that one for free? Is what I'm wondering. I don't remember if they stated that, but tell me in the chat if I'm wrong, or in the comments for you, VOD gang. What's up, Nico? Okay, straight away. Oh, DJ KK is playing, and now I'm gonna continue his home. Right, I was in the middle of it. I was in the middle of the damn thing. Wow, okay. It's been so long. It's been over a year and a half. I mean... there he is. It's kind of funny that he's playing right now as DJ KK. I think I settled on the outside as it is. I might set something else up. I could make it fancier, but... let's not take it too far. Let's just continue decorating around here. What was the first room? Yeah, it's a different kind of music room. Oh, and it has his song because it's called KK's song. Up there is where it's different. See, the difference here is that I can't just easily come back here and also change the song every time. That's the difference with this and setting up a room in a house in Tajigen village itself. That's the thing. So here... Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, wait, this is a bit different, right? Ah. Okay, I remember what I was doing here. This is a room where he composes things. Something should still be playing somewhere, but... Ironically, I think the radio actually works well. He has his records. He composes music here. Wow, I completely forgot that I set this up. I think I was gonna place the coffee machine here because he's working on things, right? He has the music, digital audio workstations. Yeah, that's literally was in the picture there. Perfect, perfect. Yeah. Writing the music on the desk on the side. Dude, what a vibe. I forgot what a great vibe this was. Oh my god, yes. Did I give it a name? It had the name already, right? Okay, well, let's get reacquainted with how this works. I missed this too. And I think this flooring is nice. Almost like a bunch of records on the floor. It's like the shape of a record, you know, of a vinyl, like the ones on the wall. His portrait is right there. I think I was done putting records on the wall. Any more would just be kind of forceful, maybe? They just didn't quite fit. That one being completely full of them, yeah, I think it looks good like this. All things considered. A certificate, which I like to think was a certificate in music. Did I wanna, would it look better like this? It does look better like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Furniture time. Let's see. I believe, miscellaneous is this tabletop? I wanted that coffee machine. Coffee grinder. This is for KK's ladder himself. Yeah. Now the flowers here on the side are kinda weird to have there. Something should be on top of this shelf, but I think not because it's gonna cover the record on the back. Something should be down here by the window. What could it be? Some sort of bench, I'm thinking. Very low bench, or... Doesn't necessarily have to be that. Or a very low table. Would the bed fit here? Maybe not. I feel like it would be a vibe to have some like Zen cushions and imply he sits on the ground here and there, or he has the guitar here, he would play here, or he would play his records. Maybe it is meant to be facing this direction instead? That might fit better actually. And then this shelf, come to think of it, maybe fits here better. Just, yeah, we may not have the best angle for it, but... Then I should play something else here. A good old plant, I don't know. Let's see. Cardboard sofa, huh? I know you're a dog, KK, that's more of a cat thing, arguably, but... Some boxes somewhere here I think kind of work, like... He ordered something related to music and he just left it there because it's too busy to bother with something like that. That kind of vibe, you know? You think KK would be the messy sort or the ADHD sort? Not that they're necessarily related, they tend to be, but not always. Not saying it's always like that, but... Zenlo table is what I was thinking about here, right? A good old table, I think, works there. Still feels like something should be in this space, but what could possibly fit properly without looking too cluttered or too forceful? I don't know. I don't know if forceful even is the word here, but... Yeah. Cardboard bed, okay. Now let's see. Let's find something that just looks nice there. Some of these things have some potential. What about a good old bookshelf? You know, consulting music books of some sort. Let me see a good color for this. Since the thing next to it is white. No, none of these are white. Never mind. It's kind of mixed wood. I think works maybe. This can be customized as well. I tend to go for white wood because, you know, his fur is white. That's just the color for KK. Although there's a lot of black here as well and all that, but... I'm probably gonna replace this bookshelf. Let me see. What else would fit over there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna place Oh, actually, the bookshelf kind of fits here. You know what? I'll place it there. I wanted to place it like a teacup or a coffee cup. Well, like the coffee he made there has got to go somewhere, right? It's just it feels like it should be within reach of the Still, we'll place it this way. Just a mug like this. Just a good old mug. Set up like this. What customization can we give it? Yeah, you can give it a pattern. It's gotta be white, but for a pattern, square logo. I don't have a KK pattern or anything like that, but you never know. Something here might fit. A good old star of some sort might work. None of these, I think. None of these. That almost works. This is meant to be my face paint, my face sticker, facial mark, whatever you want to call it. But no. Yeah, funny enough, this also kind of fits. For a nice mug design there. My, you know, my Tajigen portal spiral thing. Still so proud of the way that came together. Why not? It's a collab with KK Slider. I need to have a mug that has that somewhere, don't I? And also IRL for that matter. We need to do that in... Oh yeah, we need to make merch out of that for sure. Oh wait, you know what? This would fit better. Or actually, no, he wouldn't go for a fancy cup like this. He would go for one that's easier to just grab and drink and... Well, with what I'm implying here anyway. Why should I place next to that? Something music related as well, right? Or what could it be? Or food, actually. Implying is the busy life of a musician, even if he's making a lot of money now. Yeah, instant noodles is exactly what I was thinking about. If I could have them half open, it would look even better. Just, yeah, show you ramen. No need to do anything fancy with it. Hold on. If I interact with it, does it open it? Yeah. Perfect. Ugh, this is making me crave those. Now I feel like I gotta have a chair or something next to it, or... I don't know what. Some other... You know what? I think I know. I think I know what should be in that space in between, though. Another instrument. Where can we find instruments? They're all gonna be within their own category, so they're gonna be, like, close to each other. The moment I see an instrument, other instruments will be near it. Around here. So let's just keep scrolling down. Like this. Yeah. So, speakers as well. Might do the trick. Amplifier. Oh, yeah, his reaction tells me everything. I did have an amplifier somewhere, maybe downstairs as well. Or now that'll do nicely, I mean. You would have a spare one in storage, right? But... Stage flame machine. Don't we have an electric guitar there too? Somewhere. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Make it be white as well. KK's ladder, chick white. Yeah. And yeah, of course it's gotta be his logo. It says KK in there. No question about this. Actually, I might make this be black. How does it look in black? Never mind. Oh my god, what perfection. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't put the logo in this one. Okay. It's an acoustic guitar. Is fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, let's look at 3 guitars here. These cables, they work so well here as well. Now I want to move. Wait. That works better next to the amplifier. The noodles can stay there. It's like part of the messiness, right? They were just left in some random place. And I can't place things on top of that desk here, right? In that little space there. I can't. Well, okay. The mug, in the same vein, I mean, we just place the mug there. That'll do. That'll do, I think. So now we have another space here. Something else that's music related, maybe? What else do we have? That stable top. What would fit KK? Something else related to audio. Another radio of some sort? I feel like we had a portable record player already somewhere, but no, this would fit as well. Yeah, I figured he would have the reaction too. Let me see. This is the closest we have to white, but let me see. Oh, this actually works with him because the inside is very white. The outside is what's red right there, but yeah. Yeah, I keep falling into the same bloody problem I do when it comes to decorating things. I just put everything right next to the wall, kind of work on it from there, but then we have this big space here, kind of. It takes a while for me to stop doing that when I do a room. From the others you saw before, right? If I set them out differently, it's because lots of trial and error was done. It takes me a while to put these together. Or I was following a blueprint online or something. Something like that. What else? Something's gotta go in this space, I think. What could it be, though? Maybe no, maybe not. I feel like I must insist. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that's gotta go there somewhere. Oh no, where to place this? Wait. Here. Even it doesn't quite make sense there either. Or... What is making that noise, by the way? Is it the radio? That is coming from the game, right? It's not from outside. It's a bit haphazard, isn't it? Maybe that's the point, but what do you do with a pedal board exactly? Like, did it look normal to have it on the floor like that? No, okay, let's place it there like that. Right. We have more objects like these everywhere around here. These professional headphones. They can go in here. They still work there, I think. No, that desk is just right, because again, writing the lyrics of the music, or hell, even sheet music, writing it by hand is still important. Some of the notes he has in there, hand notes, are still important to have. And he's the type that potentially would be doing more hand notes than not. Well, DJ KK maybe does things differently, right? I think if I scan the DJ KK amiibo, you still get the same KK slider. It's not like as a separate entity, but don't quote me on that. I don't think anything else works here. That should do it. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I think we're done with the room. Now, however, I want a nice picture. Do I make... You know what? We should do it after. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make use of my amiibos now. Hold on. Shotomatte kudasai, Tajigen. I'm getting all my cards in here. I'm so happy to be using them again. I'll be getting some more potentially, but I'm not gonna go crazy with money and all that. Oh, and did we wanna... What were the effects I had available? What would work here? A few sparks there, yeah. Just a few. What if I... Wait. Do I have a nice custom design that has a lot of white in it, so it can be like white lightning? This is the closest. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think that works. Yeah, it's great because it actually acquires the colors from the pattern, which is insane. It can look so sick. So amazing. I don't think anything else needs anything special here. None of this will really work. If something had musical notes in it as an effect, I would definitely use that. What was this again? Chatter blurb? Okay. That should do it. My dear KK's ladder, I think we're done. Let's double check downstairs and then not upstairs, sorry, outside. I don't want to spend too long either, though. I think I want to finish this. Yeah, some of the things up there are also here, but you know what? They fit up there too. It's fine. Maybe that's why I want to have a different guitar, though. Yeah. Yeah, there's like multiple electric guitars here. I think it works maybe. Didn't mean to disable that gyro there. How do I interact with it again? I guess it's gonna have to remain off. No, hold on. What gyro was this again? Damn it, this is annoying. This lighting might work better. A hell of a studio. At long last. Nice. Oh, did I give it a name? Right, because I give it the name for any special characters that never have specific requests. I had a name, right? KK Music Manor. Or Music Mansion. So we have another alliteration. KKMM. Something like that. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, KK. Let's go. I need to do it I need to have this as one of my showcase designs for sure. Don't mind me taking screenshot after screenshot. Though the actual screenshot I'll use for the thing. Oh my god, yes, sing, KK! There's a microphone there too. Ah, I love this so much, man. That's not a good angle. That's alright. Who should we have as part of the band? I think the screenshot should be from here, but... yeah, the screenshot should be here in this room, I think. Let's go. I am so gonna take these pictures. Yes, absolutely, KK. Absolutely. So, you need to go somewhere, my friend. Front and center. You're the lead singer. I know you play all the instruments as well. It's not just guitar. He, composes everything, I think. I'm gonna change. What outfit screams musician, huh? What could be a musician outfit here? Let's keep these boots on. You see how time-consuming it can be then when I do something like this? Just an outfit that's very fancy and very Khaiden Tajigen-like. Label. The label stuff. I don't think I'm gonna give a special outfit to whoever I put in here. I don't think so, anyway. Leather pants, of course. Okay, then we are gonna change the boots then. I know exactly which boots I want now. And then... yeah, it's the label sunglasses or shades. Label sunglasses. What's the difference between shades and sunglasses? I guess sunglasses are meant for the sun, but you may end up not using them for the sun at all, you know? Okay, but did I want to wear a hat though? Or better yet, a hair decoration of some sort? Was there one I could wear? Something like with a little star on it? Maybe. If there was, I don't see it here. Oh yeah, the Hello Kitty hat! Oh my god! Kiki and Lala pin. Doesn't quite fit me, in my opinion. The KK song is actually quite, like, simple for what we're looking to do here, but it works. I should have put something that plays DJ KK up there, actually. I should have done that. Oh well. I'll come back to this someday. In the future. The star hairpin. Nah, that doesn't work. Hachimaki. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a Wario hat and many things here, so many things. Visual punk wig. Seriously, that's what it looks like? I look like I have a wig on. I look like I'm desperate to show that I have hair. And thus I put on a wig, but you can tell it's a wig. And I probably don't have hair or I'm losing it. And that's why I wear this kind of wig. But I'm not, damn it. So funny, so funny. Maybe with a different hair color it would look better, but anyway. I feel like I should have a good old feather. Rainbow feather looking so nice. Purple feather. I don't think any of the flowers will do here. They can make such great hair decorations. Purple feather? Does that work? I don't know. Let's not overthink it. That'll be the outfit. If I'm not singing, what am I playing? What am I playing? I think KK is playing both the guitar and the vocals there. I'm a vocalist as well. I mean, where was the other microphone? I'm backup vocals over here. That's what I'm doing. I gotta keep the picture simple. I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, I should have maybe taken off the bag. That's alright. Okay. Amiibo. Who would be good amiibos? Obviously I have the KK's letter amiibo, but he's already here. Who do we want playing in the band? I was looking through the special characters, but I don't know if any of them work. Isabelle might work, actually, quite nicely, but... I feel like Mothi and Renee would work. Mint, maybe. Pearl playing the piano, maybe. Who are the musician-coded, like, villagers out of the ones I have, if any? I have Marina here, Twiggy, Dottie, Maple... I'm gonna put Renee or something there. Let me see. It's been a minute since I scanned amiibos like that. Good to see it's all working properly. You know, the cars at most, they got their dust or something, but really, I don't think there's any damage or anything. Well, they haven't been, you know... They haven't, like, fallen into water or whatever. They're covered by a little, like, layer of plastic, so that helps, but... Yeah. What was I gonna have her play? Another guitar there, right? Amos, you're a superstar. Thank you for that follow. I guess I'm just gonna have them standing there, implying they're like, yeah, doing their thing. I might want to change their outfit, but I'm not gonna go that far. There's a great vibe to Cephalobot that I think can work well. Wait. Oh, I was like, did something go wrong there? Cephalobot. Playing this, maybe? No, wait. He's gotta be by the keyboard, by the electronic keyboard. Just, well... well, he can't stand right next to it, can he? Oh, wait. Okay, he's not gonna be standing quite by the microphone, but... this is the best we've got for this. They're actually interacting with the thing. Wait, KK. Oh my god. Oh, I wish he would be singing. He would actually be singing into it. What went wrong? I can't turn the furniture anymore, right? That's the problem. Otherwise, I would love to have the microphone be a bit diagonal. Maybe I should have done that. How do I make them interact with the thing? I think I missed the chance. Damn it, they were actually playing the music! Ah! It was great! Was there a way to... Maybe that's in half silent where I can decide what they're gonna do even better than this, or... Hold on. No, yeah, this is not the camera itself, right? How did I do the camera again? I can't move myself anymore, but... Oh, yes, I can. Okay. No. How did I... No, you know what I'm thinking? I am thinking of Harp's Island, where you have that place where you can take pictures and all that, and no. No, that won't do. Let's just keep setting people up. Ah, they were actually, like, interacting with the thing. That's a shame. Oh, well. Renee, can you still play the guitar over there? Ah, you know what? Of course, I should have realized. Static. She can play this one over here. That's not a bass, is it? Oh, she was about to interact with it, I think. Wait. Can you turn towards it again? Dear Renee, can you... Okay, hold on. Don't say hi to each other! Play music! Yeah, it ended up being a bit too cramped in there, but okay, hold on. Cephalobot, the keyboard is yours. Well, you know what? He can just play from there, maybe. Interact with it! Or how about from the side? No. What is wrong with that? Yeah, listen. Okay. Okay, you know what? He can go to the side microphone. It's just he should be front and center in his own house, but... Or no, wait, no, let me try one more time. He can play the guitar there. That's alright. Let me see. Because I think if I place a villager in front of the microphone, they'll sing. Who would be good for singing? Well, first, let me get static for that other guitar over there. Or even the B guitar. Oh, no, wait. KK's playing that already. I have static, right? Yeah, here he is. I'll give it a moment. He's perfect for this. Of course, I should have realized. Listen to that coming together so much. I gotta set this up more in, like, Harp's Island. Can you interact with the guitar from there, my dear static? Yes. Listen to that! I want to do it with all sorts of songs, that's the thing. Okay, you know what? I'd rather KK be singing. No! Don't do that! Damn it! How did I get him to sing in front of the microphone there? Chetomate. Let me try this again. The problem is, Cephalobot is not gonna play the keyboard from other angles. Because technically you can do that. And he whistles. Ah, it's too late to change the layout right now. Cephalobot! I don't want to lose the keyboard. It's such a nice sound. Chetomate. Mr. Slider, can you interact with the microphone there? He was doing it before. Even when he was standing like here or here. I guess it doesn't work. Alright. I think it's more important to have KK singing. Yeah, because there's no space for Cephalobot there, sadly. Why can't he be right next to it? I don't get it. What's up with that? We'll lose the keyboard sound, but I'll kind of imply that Cephalobot is kind of doing things to the side of it. Adjusting something, I don't know. Okay. Somebody for piano. And I'll keep implying that I give backing vocals. Of course, the gyros add to it. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave it studio lights here and there. Perfect. There's a bunch of backup vocals there. A whole choir, you know? I feel like it's gotta be a snooty villager of some sort for the piano. I wonder if Gigi would fit. No, you know what? I keep thinking Pearl fits. Moppy could fit really well. Ideally, having different types of villagers helps. I think Cephalobot is smug, so that covers that. I think it should be Pearl. So, let's have her there. She is gonna play the piano if I seat her right in front of it, I think. She's gonna do it, right? Wait a minute. Oh, what was she doing? I think she was about to sing, but... Oh, she's not playing it? Really? That's a surprise. You can play it from there, right? Let me see. Oh, they're not playing anymore? Okay, let's see if they play again. Are you serious? I gotta place them there again? Each and every one of them? Okay. Okay, I can just do that. The things we're doing, man. But it's for a damn good cause. Are you kidding me? Pearl, why are you not playing the piano? It's right there in front of you, girl. Don't read a book! You got the piano! Okay, she's gotta learn the song, even though there's sheet music there too, but... I was hoping she would play the piano. Look, this for the sake of the picture. If we want to actually make them play, I think harp silent, as I said, really works, but... There's still quite a few instruments to cover, so let's see. Marina on cymbals, or Twiggy would be good for backup vocals as well, because it's a canary, I think. A burb, you know? Who could be a good drummer? I think Rocco would make a great drummer. Where are you, Rocco? I have you here somewhere, I'm sure. That's why I made his house. Yeah, I think Rocco makes a good drummer. Okay. This is fun, right? It's so much fun to set it up. Oh, right, that's the limit. Okay, fair enough. I would have more spaces, I think, at harp silent, right? All right. And I should have Pearl, Come to think of it, it's not gonna be the best for the picture. You know what? I can see Static also playing drums. I think an electric guitar, of course, fits him the best, but... Wow, listen to that. You know what? We're gonna go straight back to harp silent and see what we can do right away. I need to see if we can set this up. Or maybe I'll leave that for a future stream. That's gonna be a bit time consuming. And we might be ending the stream soon. Okay. No, Pearl, don't move out of there, damn it. What are you doing? Thank goodness the others are still playing. Pearl, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, you stay right there. What the hell is wrong with you? Hard to get a good angle. Cephalobot, what are you doing? Get out of the way. Okay, I don't even want to leave the camera app now. Okay, not the best angle, not the worst angle either. Let's Oh, she's playing the piano now. She is playing it now. Oh, no. I didn't want Renee to react. Renee, get back to playing the bass, damn it. Let me take this picture first. That looks decent. Renee, you're supposed to play the bass. The bass fits her. I can see that on her. Okay, fine. I'll do this picture then. Could have been better than that. You know what? Maybe this lighting does work better for the musique manner. Oh, the name was different. I spelled it in French. You know what? I'll use the picture here and yeah. I'll keep using that. All of that just to not even use the damn picture. But we learned quite a few valuable things here. Can I change the music from here? Static, I'm gonna push you around a little bit, I think, but... Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta set this up in harp silent, I think. Yeah, I can change it. No, I can't. I don't know what I'm saying, I speak so soon. Alright, KK. It was a good time, my friend. That was so worth it. That was still so freaking worth it. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is not how I leave. Yeah, everybody can go outside for a moment. Hell yeah. I like to think they're all hanging out there as well, having fun with KK Slider himself. Oh yes. That was so worth it though. Lottie, give me some good money. Over 120,000 Poke is what we got. Do we want to spend any of that here? That's it. So, this was over a year and a half in the making. That's the funny thing. Oh, I don't think I have something like this yet. What do we have here? A Titan Aram. Alright. Almost all that I earned right now. I don't think I want anything else here. This table, let me see. Vintage desk? Okay, sure. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Bye-bye, Luddy. Ah, Happy Home Paradise can be so damn addictive. I'll say maybe I, oh, is the party still going on with DJ KK? Yeah, the party with KK continues. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's go. Hey, good to see you, Dora, Graham. Oh, Octavia's here too, look at him. Yeah, Ichigo, Nigo, Kid Kat, Agent S, let's go. Hold on, hold on. Is there a way to, oh, I can at least just do that. I'm not quite dressed for the occasion, but it works. Oh, what a vibe, man. His lyrics are always so deep, aren't they? How is he such a genius at writing music as well? Writing music and writing the lyrics to that music. What a genius. Listen to that! I just stand here and it does the effect, right, I think? Or no, I think maybe that's when... How did I do it? There was a way I could actually participate in the thing, right? Oh my god, I missed this so much. Tanoshimi da ne. Coco's here. Timbra, I think was her name, right? Let's go. Tank over there, I see you. The ones that have the party gear are the ones that actually have a room in the Happy Home Paradise. The others don't have one yet. They're just visiting. Eventually they'll have one, Octavia here. What's your name? Boomer. Oh my god, I gotta listen to this on a playlist on YouTube Music somewhere. Nah, there's gotta be videos uploaded of that. I'm not gonna bother with that bottle message, by the way. Okay. I could keep showing you around, but we're gonna end the stream right there, Tajigen. We'll end it without a raid today. Yeah, I think it's okay to still end it without a raid for today. Keeping it simple. We kiss. We keep it simple. Yeah. I was actually considering ending it at 2 hours or 2.5 hours-ish. A short and sweet stream. Especially as I'm gonna immediately go and do some other work that I need to do. But I'm glad we dedicated this time to it as well. Just that Happy Home Paradise came up and yeah. Oh, we are still gonna be all over that update, as I said, when it comes out. Back from the dead at last. We have resurrected the Switch dimension of Tajigen Island. I can listen to this all day. But that'll have to be the end right there for that. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything here today. Yeah, because I think when I go back to the game, if it's tomorrow, since I'm not on the main island, it's not going to immediately switch to the Isabel cutscene, but I think Nico says something to you about working late, or... I don't think DJ KK will still be there. But anyway. Tomorrow, we're back on the TSC Dimension, where I have a slightly different form. Stay tuned for what that game is going to be. The Yaksa content came out today. I don't think I'm going to be able to play it today. I'll see if I can squeeze in some time, but I really should lock in for the work I got to do. With that goal, you know, game that I really want to try streaming in the future. See, the thing is, if I stream it, like, on Twitch, I won't even have the category for that game, because there is a category. I'm probably going to do the co-working and studying category for that. It's also going to be set up to be that way. Or if we do Spirit City, it will be the same thing. It's the co-working and studying category. You'll find a lot of people who are in there are in Spirit City as well, set up in there somewhere. That would definitely be nice. We can play lo-fi girl music that comes in there, homework radio, or the good old stream beats music like the one you're listening to right now, that we've had for such a long time now. But then Friday, Eureka! Once again, an afternoon stream, right there in 5 p.m. Central Time. There may be some changes because of daylight savings changing and all that, but it's meant to be mostly the same time, by the way. You know, just time zone mess, wibbly wobbly timey wimey. And then Saturday, another mystery game on the TSC Dimension, and then we're fisting the fists of justice and doing more in Pokemon Legends CA, where this lovely screenshot comes from. So I do hope to see you for the rest of this week, Tajigen. As I said, over in the Purple Dimension, also, yeah, this will be the last time we use this overlay here. Actually, let me remove it right now. Wasn't meant to be the portal here. That's a throwback. Do you think it fits to have the portal this way, by the way? I could bring it back in this way. A different portal than the one we have in like the countdown or and all that, but I think it works quite well, don't you think? Surprisingly so. I think maybe we can work with this. I feel like I gotta be centered, you know? But maybe not necessarily. I kinda wanna keep it this way. Or I can also change the color of it. Let me see. I still have the filter, right? Bam. I could make it be orange. Kinda meant to be for the spooky season. Oh yeah, that still works even better, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll continue traveling through dimensions, Tajigen. Hope to see you for the rest of the week for all that, alright? Thank you so much for joining me on a, I want to say a cozy session, but you know, as I love this so much, I keep like, oh, Celeste, you're here! And I gotta really try to stick to like an ASMR thing for those streams in which I really want to have that chill voice, but then I forget halfway through, so to speak. If we ever do that co-working stream, I'm probably not gonna speak for a lot of it out loud, I will say. Only during the breaks and that sort of thing, right? That sort of thing. But that's another story. For now, though, I will be doing some work of my own. And yeah, I'm probably gonna co-work a lot. I am the type that needs that kind of body doubling, so those kinds of streams are perfect for me. At some point, I should do one, right? That's just the way it goes. But alright, thank you so much for today, Tajigen. You go have a great rest of your day. If you still have some of your day left, depending on your time. I'll see you for the rest of the week, alright? In many different forms. お疲れ様でした。